It's time for exciting live and local sports action on Richmond's very own WBON TV, the leader in local sports television. Watch live on your big screen with the WBON TV Roku channel or by streaming the live player at WBONTV.com. And support these great local sponsors who support our community. Now, here's your announcers for the game.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome into Madison Central High School, and welcome into a first-time ever event on WBON TV. With a special thanks to our friends from PrepSpin in Lexington, we have 2 live streams for you right now on WBON TV. Before we get into everything here live on the Jerry Goebel State Farm pregame show, we'll take a quick commercial break, folks, and come back in 3 minutes live on WBON TV and the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting 92.5 WEKY.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
It's Chevy Truck Month. It's Deck Building Month. It's Toy Hauling Month. It's Explore New Ground Month. It's the month to get things done. Make it your own and make every month Chevy Truck Month.
Get $4,500 cash allowance on all 2020 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups. Plus, now during Truck Month, get a $1,000 accessory allowance towards the purchase of eligible accessories. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Yeah, I'm married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis? Hey, do they ever ask you what you're wearing?
Yeah.
Red sweater, button-down shirt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
At the Estill Clinic and Urban Healthcare Pharmacies, we make it our mission to care for all of your pharmacy needs as quickly and conveniently as possible. Whether you need a prescription filled, an immunization, or help with an over-the-counter need, our pharmacists are here to help. Both of our Estill County locations offer text and call reminders, automatic refills, and medication synchronization, and are equipped with drive-thrus. All of these services help us save you time and make sure you always have the medication you need. Stop in or give us a call today.
Starts at 11, probably doesn't end at 1. So.
We're back on WBONTV.com with a special thanks to PrepSpan tonight for hooking us up and helping us cover 2 games tonight here in Madison County as the Eagles of Madison Southern on one separate live stream tonight taking on East Jessamine and your Madison Central Indians here taking on Lincoln County on the Jerry Goebel State Farm Insurance pregame show. Like a good neighbor, Jerry Goebel and State Farm are there. Visit JerryGoebelInsurance.com to learn more. And Tom, Lincoln County comes in 3-0, averaging 51.3 points per game. They have scored 50 or more points in all 3 of their games, and they've only thrown the ball 15 times in those 3 games. 5 times each they have thrown for an average of 5 times per game, and they're scoring 51.3 points per game.
Well, when you're a team and you're using the rushing game to score the way they've been scoring, they've nearly got 1,000 yards in just 3 games as a team. That's, 330 yards a game, 333 yards a game. So, wow, just really excited to see what they bring to the table tonight. Their closest game was 14 points at South Laurel, and the other 2 were just blowouts. So it's going to be a lot of fun to watch this one.
Lincoln County has Clayton Davis, their starting quarterback, but also leads them in rushing. He's ran the ball 32 times, 492 rushing yards, an average of 164 per game, and 9 touchdowns. He scored an average of 3 touchdowns per game. And we are live here inside the Gateway Cycles broadcast booth. Gateway Cycles located in Mount Sterling. When it's time to choose your next ride, visit gatewaycycles.com. And Tom, tonight Madison Central looking to rebound from a loss last week on the road at Dixie Heights, and they're going to have to do it tonight without their starting quarterback, Cannon Centers.
Yeah, it's a shame, all the hard work he put into getting back in shape to be able to play, and how things worked out. He was able to play in the first game, but took a hard hit. And anytime you've had a very serious injury, it is tough to get out there and take shots, like you did. It's hard to take them sometimes with an able body. So if you've had an injury, it makes it a little bit different. So we're hoping that he's able to get back in fairly decent shape again where he can come out and contribute. But what they'll do is they'll just turn it over to Nathan Story at the quarterback spot. He's not wearing number 1 for nothing. So maybe tonight we can get a game where he will be number 1.
Madison Central and Lincoln County, folks. We'll take one more 3-minute commercial break and come back here on the Jerry Goebel State Farm Insurance pregame show. And when we come back, we'll give you the Jack Burford Chevrolet keys to the game from Madison Central on WBON-TV and 92.5 WEKY.
Get the money you need now. Apply for a home equity line of credit at Cumberland Valley National Bank today with no payments for 6 months and low rates. There's never been a better time to tap into your home's equity.
For your car, home, farm, or business, Linville Insurance offers preferred pricing from more than 40 top-rated companies. With our state-of-the-art technology, we do business the way you want it. Virtually, where everything is handled electronically or in person at one of our 2 locations. Linville Insurance, where our values haven't changed. Treat people the way you want to be treated, always do what's right, help others, and give good advice. That's what you can expect from Linville Insurance. Come see what makes Linville Insurance unlike any other agency in the area. Call or click today.
Get the money you need now. Apply for a home equity line of credit at Cumberland Valley National Bank today with no payments for 6 months and low rates. There's never been a better time to tap into your home's equity.
Hometown Dental in Richmond has been serving the people of Madison County for many years. Now when you go to Hometown Dental, you can get everything you need under one roof because Hometown Dental now offers orthodontics. Hometown Dental is a full-service family dentistry dental group with a personal touch. Check out their website, hometowndentalrichmond.com, to learn about their services and staff at Hometown Dental, located at 4095 Atwood Drive, Suite A in Richmond. Mention this ad and get free x-rays or $100 off Zoom whitening treatment at Hometown Dental.
So, the all-get-there-quick plumbing guy got there quick. But he left just as quick. He did fix the leak in the kitchen drain. Yeah, too bad this is the bathroom. And that isn't even the culprit. Ah, there she is. At Mr. Rooter Plumbing, why do we go through an exhaustive 14-point checklist? To make sure we fix even the problem behind the problem.
At CT Diesel Performance, they promise not to do anything to your vehicle that they wouldn't do to their own. Chris Thorne and the gang don't just work on diesel vehicles either. They also repair all auto gas vehicles and are fully serviced and ready to take on any job. Nothing is too big or too small for CT Diesel Performance. Located just off Exit 97, CT Diesel can even come get your car if you have a problem while driving down I-75. CT Diesel Performance in Richmond and at ctdiesel.us.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in Central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
We are back on the Jerry Goebel State Farm Insurance pregame show. Like a good neighbor, Jerry Goebel and State Farm are there. Visit jerrygoebelinsurance.com to learn more. It's now time for our Jack Burford Chevrolet Keys to the Game. Check out their entire inventory at Jack Burford Chevrolet, like the new Silverados, the High Country Edition. Visit jackburford.com. Tom, the keys for Madison Central tonight. It's going to be hard to stop this running game for Lincoln County, but to me, for Central, you have to keep the clock and the time of possession in your hands, and you have to be able to run the ball against this team like they're going to run it against you.
And another thing is use that little small quick pass, either side, quick. Make it quick. Don't try to throw downfield. And, little bubble screen here and there, maybe a screen to the tight end or a wide out, and, they might be very, very successful against this team.
Yeah, we appreciate you being with us here on WBON TV. And we have a lot of great sponsors we have to say thank you to as well, like the folks over at Spencer Drug in Madison County. It's Madison Drug on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Cumberland Valley National Bank, Bishop Small Engine Repair, CT Diesel Performance, and Berea Urgent Care. We appreciate all those great sponsors. We've got plenty more to get to throughout the broadcast here tonight.
It's always an awesome thing if you as a viewer or listener go in and just, while you're in there, just say, hey, thanks a lot. We appreciate you guys bringing us the games from Madison Central or Madison Southern, Berea, wherever it may be, because it really means a lot to the sponsors to hear that there are people out there seeing their commercials and are supporting their business.
Game ball delivery tonight is brought to you by Madison Drug in Richmond and also Estill Clinic Pharmacy, Irvin Healthcare Pharmacy over in Estill County. Take the hassle out of picking up your prescription with free delivery and curbside pickup and everything else over at Madison Drug in Richmond. And Tom, now they've got that hands-free delivery where they'll bring your prescription to you.
Yes.
And keep you safe. You can stay inside. They'll come, leave it out on your front porch, knock on your door, let you know that it's there. And you can stay safe with a no-contact delivery from Madison Drug. We're about 2 minutes till the kickoff tonight. Appreciate you being with us here. Again, no Cannon centers for Madison Central. Nathan Story in the last game coming in for the injured centers was 5 of 15 through the air for 52 yards. And for his career before this season, centers 17 of 32. Has thrown 3 touchdowns, also thrown 3 interceptions and 182 passing yards for the quarterback.
Well, last week he had, through 2 games, he's got 52 yards, 5 of 15. I don't like the percentage, but I do like the yards per catch, which is a little over 10. So if he can do that, and that's just those little dink short passes, as we call them, screen passes, a quick out to the tight end, quick to the wide receiver, crossing patterns within 5 yards. You do that all night, and, if you could find one of your receivers or your tight end can beat somebody, you can go to him quite a bit. They'll have to make an adjustment, and that will open up somebody else.
Central will return the kickoff here in the first half. Lincoln County will return in the second half. Madison Central in the red home uniforms, the red pants, white numbers, white letters outlined in that royal blue, and the blue helmet with the tomahawk on the side. And for Lincoln County, they've got the white uniforms, the white pants, red numbers, red letters outlined in black, and the white helmets with the red L on the side for Lincoln County, who averages 51.3 points per game. And they do the majority of their damage, folks, on the ground. Back to return for Madison Central. You've got number 21. That is Andre Smith, the junior wideout. And number 29, Jaden West. West, a lot of speed. We've seen him have some good returns here through the first 2 weeks for the Indians. Kicking off for Lincoln County is number 12. That's Lee Amon. And it's going to be a little squib kick. Immediately picked up and fallen on by number 31 of the Indians, Martin Shannon.
Somebody must have saw some footage of our return guys back there.
A lot of speed back there. You don't want to give West and them return guys a chance to break one on you. So we get our first look tonight at the starter, Nate Story. He started a couple of games last year after Centers tore his ACL late in the season. Story, a good running quarterback. It's one thing that you'll see him do more than you will see Centers. And here on first down, they'll hand it off to Snyder. And the ball pops loose. And the Indians pop up right back on it, Tom. A break there for Madison Central to begin this football game. As the ball spotted at the 45-yard line, Snyder was kind of sandwiched between two defenders, and the ball squirted out.
A good heads-up play there by John Lansall. He literally saw the ball pop loose and was able to corral it and with a little help from a lineman cover it up so they wouldn't turn it over early like that.
Harge now steps in as the tailback in the power I formation. McAlpin, the fullback, lined up in front of Harge. They're going to fake it to Kenyatta, and they'll throw it out in the flat to McAlpin. McAlpin is going to have a flag. Yeah, right there in front of us, Tom. Both of us saw it's going to be a push in the back. It'll be a block in the back against Madison Central, and McAlpin's good gain across midfield will be wiped out on the penalty.
Yeah, it's tough. Again, it all comes down to what's called concentration. You'll hear us talk about that a lot during the season, but you cannot do some things out there. It's going to be a penalty, especially when it's right in front of an official. Yeah, there's one of those screens we talked about on the pregame, Michael. That's going to be open all evening here, I think, and if you can, chip away 4, 6, 5 yards here and there, you're going to be able to move the sticks pretty easily, but they got themselves in a hole right now.
Indians on the opening drive faced with a second down and about 16. Need to get to the 43 of Lincoln County for a first down. Story pitches it out to Kenyatta Harge, the freshman. Parks in there, tailback, and Parks on a big run, trying to be pulled down from behind. He's finally tackled by Clayton Davis of Lincoln County, but that is a huge pickup for Parks, who led this team in rushing last year, Tom. County for a first down. Story pitches it out to Kenyatta Harge, the freshman. Parks in there, tailback, and Parks on a big run, trying to be pulled down from behind. He's finally tackled
by not only your line, but on that left side, your wide receivers. Everybody got a block. Everybody got a helmet on somebody. Turned into a great game.
Parks picks up 35. It's 1st and 10 for the Indians from the 25 of Lincoln County. Story fakes the throw, going to run to the left. He's got blocking in front, and Story has a first down and will hit the track hard. He's pushed out of bounds by about 10 or 11 yards there, Tom.
Well, yeah, the contact came out of bounds. That's why I'm surprised I didn't see a flag on that.
Well, obviously in high school football here in Kentucky, they're not protecting the quarterback like they are in the NFL. That might have had them ejected in the NFL.
Oh,
nowadays.
Absolutely. Nice gain, though, on the run.
Gains 6 to the 19-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 4. And a nice play there as they fake the pass out in the flat. Defense kind of reacts to that. Story puts it down and takes off with it. Now Harge will line up to the right of Story. Trips right, one receiver left. That's Davis to the near side. Story will fake the handoff. He's looking downfield. Fakes the pass. Will take off again. Story has a first down and more inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a first down for the Indians. And Nate Story, Tom, doing it with his legs like we will see Davis do for Lincoln County.
Absolutely. Do it. Like we said at the beginning of this broadcast, Nathan Story wears number 1, and if he is number 1 in the rushing game tonight and in the passing game tonight, they've got a great chance to win this football game.
Ball on the right hash mark at the 14-yard line. Harge now in the tailback spot. McAlpin lined up more of a tight end to the left side, now goes to the right side behind the right tackle. They'll run the counter play to Harge. Harge hit in the backfield. He'll lose yardage back to the 20. A loss of 6. Big loss on first down and kind of puts you behind the 8 ball. They're going to mark it on the outside of the 20. Nose of the football on the 20-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd down and a long 16 yards for Madison Central.
As an offensive lineman, not only do you perform a block, but you've got to sustain that block in a situation like that, and that was kind of a delayed play anyway, and boy, the defense really reacted quickly to that.
Hand off to Harge again. Kenyatta will get it across the 20 and down inside to the 17-yard line. So pick up some of that yardage loss, gain of 3.5 for the freshman tailback. Now it's 3rd and long. 3rd and 13 for Madison Central. 8:52 to play in the first quarter here in Richmond, Kentucky, folks. The Indians trying to pick up their 2nd win of the season, 1-1 on the year, with their only win coming in week number 2. It's their first week of the season against Lafayette. Timeout here for Lincoln County. Make that a Madison Central timeout, and we will take it with them and come back in 30 seconds, folks. 30-second timeout here on 92.5 WEKY and WBONTV.com.
To some, it's just a boat. But to Jim, it's his escape from meetings, traffic, and the grind of daily life. He may not catch any keepers, but he wouldn't trade his day on the lake for anything in the world. That's why his boat is insured by Kentucky Farm Bureau. But it's not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau. It's Jim's Recharge the Battery Farm Bureau.
My Farm Bureau.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
We're back on WBON-TV and 92.5 WEKY. Folks, we do have 2 live streams going. We have Madison Southern against East Jessamine up on WBON-TV. They are also on the Roku channel and on the website and on the YouTube channel. This game is on WBON-TV's Facebook and YouTube. It's also being streamed live via PrepSpin. 3rd down and 13. Story looking deep. He's got a man over the middle. It's caught. A nice catch by Zach Holbrook, and it's going to be about a yard shy of the first down. Story had Landsaw in the end zone open, but he also had Holbrook open over the middle. He decided to go the shorter route, more of a safer pass, and it sets him up in a 4th down and a yard.
Well, really, this close to the end zone, no need to try to get it all if it's not there. Yeah. And it really wasn't there for him. He saw an open receiver, like we talked about, cut across the middle 5 yards, and he had beat his defender. And there you go, nice completion, and 4th and short.
4th down and a yard. Inside of 8 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Harge gets the handoff, and Kenyatta scores the touchdown. 6 yards out, in Madison Central will take an early lead over the high post. Harge gets the handoff, and Kenyatta scores the touchdown. 6 yards out in Madison.
And what made that play work so well was Nathan Story really had the option, either give it to Harge or keep it himself, and he gave it up to Harge. And Harge didn't disappoint that time. Nice job of rumbling, bumbling, and stumbling into the end zone.
Harge scores his 3rd touchdown of his career. Only a freshman, folks, scored 2 in the first game against Lafayette. Now Nacita will kick the PAT. It's up, and it is good. 7-0 Madison Central, folks. We'll take a 1-minute commercial break and come back live on WBON-TV and 92.5 WEKY.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcake, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
We're back on WBON TV and 92.5 WEKY. Tom Gross, Michael Watkins, our producer on the TV side, Gage Hill, our radio producer, Jaden Johnson, and our cameraman, Nick Lazaroff, out there in the cold tonight here in Richmond. Nacita will kick it off, going to be returned. And a big return coming for Lincoln County. Down the left sideline, one man to beat, and he just is taking down Nacita, the man that trips him up. But that is a huge return by Liam On. All the way to the Madison Central 30-yard line, Tom, and that's great field position for Lincoln County.
Give Martin Shannon a big credit on that stop as well. He was able to get his hand in there on one foot, and that caused the runner to go off to where Nacita could come in and make the stop.
Ball on the left hash mark at the 30-yard line. Madison Central and Lincoln County squaring off.
Run.
Yeah. We're going to see a lot of that tonight from Lincoln County.
Yeah.
Even from in the shotgun.
No.
Throw on first down. Throw it out to Clayton Davis, and they threw it behind the line of scrimmage, so it will count as a rush. And Davis is their starting quarterback technically, Tom. He has thrown more passes, but Horton will also see time at the position. There is a flag on the play. It'll be a hold against Lincoln County, and that play is coming back.
Well, that gets 10 yards of that run back out of the way here for the Indians. Wow. Yeah, again, situation where great pursuit by the defense was part of the reason why that penalty happened. They were getting by the blockers that were out into the, the linebacker area, and they just couldn't stop Madison Central's pursuit. Yeah, he threw that backwards about 3-4 yards, didn't he? Lateral. Overhand lateral.
One in the backfield, though.
Throw it out right side again. Pass is high, intended for Amon. And that was Davis on the throw.
Yeah, Jaden West, man, he had 6 points in his eyes there. He just was about a yard away from where he needed to be to pick that thing off. It was overthrown badly.
Yep.
Maybe the Patriots aren't a cold weather team, Michael.
I'm not either. And the ball's loose, and Lincoln County falls on it at the 37-yard line. You would think a team that likes to run the ball was kind of built for the colder weather.
Well, yeah, because you're taking, other than the handoffs, you're taking a lot of the hands part of it out of it, and well, how many times they've thrown it now? Well, actually,
they've thrown it technically once, but the ball's come out of the quarterback's hand twice. It'll be third down and long for the Patriots, and you would think this is a spot where you're going to have to throw the football. This is where Madison Central needs to get them at throughout this football game if they want to win tonight. Third and long situations and force them to throw. Davis is looking left. He'll take off. Indians with good pursuit, and Davis going to go down at around the 39-yard line. Great defense by Madison Central once again, Tom.
Yeah, that's I see the side judge on the other side at the 38, but this one over here is more at the 39, so that'll be registered as a sack for the defense.
So they mark it at the 39-yard line, and Lincoln County looking like they're going to go for it, keeping the offense out on the field as Davis runs to the far sideline to get the play call, and he'll bring it back to the huddle. 6:14 to play in the first quarter. Madison Central on top 7-0 following a Kenyatta Harge 6-yard touchdown run on what was a 4th down and 1 play.
Hate's also the punter, though.
Davis also will punt, and as Hugh Davis pointed that out to us, it will be a false start. He was looking like, Tom, he was going to drop back and punt it away there.
Yeah, and there was some confusion on the line up front. The left side would be the tackle over there. He jumped and caused the penalty. And then on the right side, the wide receiver or the down man, he was, a little anxious as well.
So Davis again will be in there. He's a little bit further back than the normal shotgun position, and Lincoln County wants to talk it over. They trail 7-0, 4th down when we come back in 1 minute on WEKY and WBONTV.com.
It's Chevy Truck Month. It's Deck Building Month. It's Toy Hauling Month. It's Explore New Ground Month. It's the month to get things done. Make it your own and make every month Chevy Truck Month.
Get $4,500 cash allowance on all 2020 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups. Plus, now during Truck Month, get a $1,000 accessory allowance towards the purchase of eligible accessories. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Yeah, I'm married. Does it matter? You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning. Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis? Hey, do they ever ask you what you're wearing?
Yeah.
Red sweater, button-down shirt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Back to the action as West on a good return for Madison Central has finally stood up. Referees don't blow it dead, and West is finally brought down at around the 21-yard line, trying to see where they spot the football. It will be the 21.
Yeah, he was at the 5 and he stepped back, so from about the 4-yard line he ran that back. That's a really nice return.
Got a good block by Elijah Steele. The freshman kind of sprung him down to the near sideline, and a good job by West showing off that speed. You'll see West on a couple of screen passes at some point tonight. They like to get him involved offensively, get him out in space. Pruitt back in there at tailback. Trips right, one receiver left to the near side. That's John Lansall. Good speed here on the near side wide receiver spot as Pruitt takes the handoff. Yeah. Pruitt, big run. And Pruitt at the 40, still on his feet, keeping those legs turning, Tom Pruitt. What a carry. Near midfield, and what a carry it was by Blake Snyder. Not Pruitt, it's Snyder on the handoff.
Senior Samuel Arthur, number 53. I saw him throw 3 blocks on that play. Line of scrimmage, a linebacker, and he was out there going after a cornerback on this side on that run. What a great play.
Yeah, I keep calling him Pruitt. That's Blake Snyder. What a carry for that young man. Parks now back in there at tailback. 2 receivers each way. Story will give it to Parks, and Adrian keeping his legs moving. Gets it across the 45, down to the 44-yard line. A nice pickup, and Parks will gain 7. It'll be 2nd down and 3. And what they do, Tom, they get a fresh back in there on every down, whether it be Snyder or whether it be Parks or whether it be Kenyatta Harge. And Harge now checks in on 3rd and short.
That's nice to have the ability to be able to do that, and they're all good athletes. I was going to give a shout-out out there to number 67, Malachi Wood, on a great block on that play.
They like to run behind Malachi. It's Harge to the left side.
Oh.
He'll get it back to the line of scrimmage, but not much more. A nice tackle there by the Lincoln County defensive lineman, number 45. That is Robert Bowman.
Zachary Young, the linebacker out there, too. He the lineman out there, too, helped on that tackle. But what I liked was the sportsmanship.
Yeah.
After the hard hit, he came over, grabbed his pads, helped him up, patted him on the helmet, and on we go.
They give Harge a half yard. How about the running game for Madison Central? Parks picked up a 35-yard run earlier in this quarter. Snyder a 27-yarder a moment ago. It's 3rd and a yard and a half. Harge back in there at tailback. They'll give it to Kenyatta. The freshman has got the first down.
Oh, yeah.
And more inside the 40 and all the way down to the 37-yard line.
He's a bulldog, man. I mean, that's just all you can say. He's like, you remember when Miami had Kick and Zonka in the backfield?
Yeah.
That's what he reminds me of. He reminds me of Zonka. Zonka was a hard-nosed bulldog-type runner, and Harge reminds me of that. And, man, I just can't believe that his age.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't wait to see him as a senior. It's
kind of
be
reminds
awesome.
me of Mike Allstott that played for the Buccaneers back in the day.
Yes.
Just a power, hard-nosed runner. Story going to throw on 1st and 10. He's looking deep. He'll take off running. Story going to run out of bounds. Was pushed again on that far side, and again, no flag comes in. Story has taken 2 hard hits, both of them as he is trying to run out of bounds.
Yeah, that's in the discretion of the official over there. I guess he didn't feel like it was, anything that was really hard, so that's why he didn't throw a flag. But sometimes when you get those nice hits on the sideline, that's when it'll be inbounds, but they'll still throw a flag if it looks like he's trying to do damage,
2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard pickup from Story. Ball on the right hash mark, 2 receivers each way. Snyder back in there at tailback. Story will give it to Snyder. Left side he runs behind Wood. And, he faked it to Snyder. They had me faked out. Story kept it on their RPO and picks up yardage down to the 31-yard line. I saw Snyder kind of looking around, and I'm like, wait, where's the ball? A great job, great fake there by the senior quarterback Story.
Oh, absolutely. And there was 4 or 5 of the defenders on this side thought he had the ball. I mean, they were coming after him.
Well, obviously I did too.
It's all right. That means Story's out there doing his job for sure.
3rd down, then about 3.5 yards. Need to get to the 27.5-yard line. It's on the 31. Snyder will stay in at tailback. They're probably in 4-down territory here, Tom, with 2 receivers each way for Story. Pitch it out to Snyder left side. Good blocking in front. Snyder has the 1st down inside the 25, down to the 24-yard line. Great running and great patience by Snyder on that carry.
Well, you come into this game and, you're in 2 games you've rushed for right around 200 yards, little under. And now it's going to be this type of running game and this type of success, you're going to be going for that kind of yardage here just in the first half of this football game.
2 receivers each way for Story. Story will hand it off to Parks. Parks, nice pickup. He was hit hard and kind of propelled about 3 or 4 more yards down the field inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Sophomore linebacker Ross Gibson, number 10, was the one who delivered the 2-hand forearm shiver. That's what we used to call that. Just a nice pop with it. Sometimes you can knock a person off balance, and that's exactly what he did. But he picked up 2 or 3 more yards after the hit.
2 receivers each way once again for Story. We're seeing Nate go up under center, now back in the shotgun. Looking out right side, he'll throw. That's a dangerous pass, as the intended receiver was the sophomore Jalen Davis, who wasn't expecting it, and that one should have been picked off, Tom, in the end zone.
Yeah, Clayton Davis, too, who is playing the free safety back there. He read that all the way and was over there, so it was almost a double team.
So 3rd and 4, need to get to the 13-yard line on the 18. So it's about 3rd and 5.
And for those of you learning the game, a free safety is the man who's basically he's the safety, which means he's the last man you got to get by to score a touchdown, and he can go anywhere he wants to usually back there.
Free reign. On 3rd and long, they give it to Harge. Harge breaks a tackle, and Kenyatta going to have what looks to be a 1st down. It'll be close depending on the spot. But that time, Harge takes 3 or 4 guys with him inside the 15-yard line. And, folks, when you look at Kenyatta out there on the field, he does not look like a freshman in high school. He is such
he's a man
among boys, even at a young age.
Hey, Samuel Arthur, a great job there, too. When we started to get the rugby scrum going, Arthur came in and helped push it forward.
So 4th down and a yard to go. Harge will stay in there at quarterback as we have creeped under the 30-second mark now in the first quarter, a 7-0 Indians lead. Story almost got the defense to jump. They give it to Harge. Kenyatta going to be stood up at the line, and he will be hit and dropped for a loss. And the Patriots stop the Indians on 4th down. Turnover on downs. Lincoln County will get the football.
Michael Aiden Pierce, excuse me, I'm on the wrong side there. Let's try Robert Browning of Lincoln County. Robert's number 45. He's figured out early what you got to do to stop Harge. He ran in. The only thing he was looking for was a leg. Yep. He got the leg, and that's what brought him down. And, that's what it takes to knock Harge down when you're making the tackle. You cannot allow him to keep those legs churning.
18 seconds left to play in the first quarter, and now the power formation for Lincoln County as they hand it off. Indians ready for it. And falling forward to the 20-yard line for a gain of 5 is number 23 of Lincoln County. That is Rodney Alcorn. Alcorn on the season, 47 attempts, 259 yards, 4 touchdowns for the tailback of Lincoln County as the first quarter comes to an end. Madison Central holding on to a 7-0 lead, folks. We'll take a 1-minute commercial break and come back. We're live on 92.5 WEKY and WBON TV.
Citizens Guarantee Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guarantee Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guarantee Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
At the Estill Clinic and Urban Healthcare Pharmacies, we make it our mission to care for all of your pharmacy needs as quickly and conveniently as possible. Whether you need a prescription filled, an immunization, or help with an over-the-counter need, our pharmacists are here to help. Both of our Estill County locations offer text and call reminders, automatic refills, and medication synchronization, and are equipped with drive-thrus. All of these services help us save you time and make sure you always have the medication you need. Stop in or give us a call today.
We're back on WBON TV and WEKY. Madison Central in that first quarter had the football for 9 minutes and 24 seconds. They ran the ball 17 times for 109 yards. Tom, our Jack Burford Chevrolet keys to the game were both of those stats, and right now Madison Central dominating in those two categories.
But we've only got a 7-0 ball game, so let's see what happens here in quarter number 2.
Handoff to the first man through is number 12. That's Liam On for Lincoln County.
Yeah, he's like the concessionaire. You know, he folds the towels for the team. He's running back, linebacker. He's also a quarterback, kick return. He can do it all.
Yeah, Clayton Davis, their starting quarterback. He's 7 of 9 through the air, 151 yards. They'll put a couple of different guys up there. Quick update, Ryle on top of Scott County 9-7 at the end of the first quarter, and Madison Southern leading East Jessamine 13-0 early in that one. Third down and short. And Lincoln County going to call a timeout. Didn't like what they saw, and they'll blow their second timeout of the first half. Madison Central 7, Lincoln County nothing, folks. We're coming back in 1 minute on WEKY and WBONTV.com.
Get the money you need now. Apply for a home equity line of credit at Cumberland Valley National Bank today. With no payments for 6 months and low rates, there's never been a better time to tap into your home's equity.
For your car, home, farm, or business, Linville Insurance offers preferred pricing from more than 40 top-rated companies. With our state-of-the-art technology, we do business the way you want it, virtually, where everything is handled electronically or in person at one of our 2 locations. Linville Insurance, where our values haven't changed. Treat people the way you want to be treated, always do what's right, help others, and give good advice. That's what you can expect from Linville Insurance. Come see what makes Linville Insurance unlike any other agency in the area. Call or click today.
Get the money you need now. Apply for a home equity line of credit at Cumberland Valley National Bank today. With no payments for 6 months and low rates, there's never been a better time to tap into your home's equity.
Davis sends a man in motion on third and short. He'll fake the handoff and keep it himself. Davis running around back in there, and he's going to be hit and tackled. A flag comes in. And it might be, Tom, you think a horse collar tackle?
No, I think that might have been a face mask, the way his head kind of twisted around real quick on the tackle, but let's wait.
Personal foul, face mask.
Yeah.
Good call, partner. So that turns a third and short into an automatic first down after the penalty. And you get bodies flying around out there, eventually that's going to happen, and the Indians tacking on some extra yardage there because of the penalty.
That's a shame because that was a good stop, and could have been short. They would have had to measure that where they spotted the ball. So here we go. It's 1st and 10. Let's suck it up a little bit on defense here. You're out in their part of the field. You're going to be all right.
Kind of in the open part of the field at the 39-yard line. Defense drops back. The linebackers settle in. They'll fake the handoff. Davis is looking downfield. He'll throw over the middle, incomplete. Intended for number 40. Is it 40? 45.
Yeah, 45.
It's Robert Bowman, the fullback.
Yeah, he's a junior, and he also plays on the defense as a linebacker as well.
He's a hoss. I
like the hosses, man. I'm partial to the big guys. I don't know why. I just am.
Second down. Coach Crutchfield, a former assistant of Mark Centers, and tailback receives the handoff and slips down. Good tackle made by Braden Pruitt, the senior linebacker. Pruitt back in there after a couple of weeks out with injury. So 3rd and long for Lincoln County. And again, this is where if you're Madison Central, you want to see this Lincoln County offense in 3rd and 8 or more situations and try to make them throw the football. Coming into the night, Davis had only thrown it 9 times. He was efficient 7 of 9.
Yeah.
So that's limited numbers through the air. Davis now in the shotgun. He'll have 2 receivers left, a tight end to each side and a fullback in there as well. He'll roll out left side. Davis looking. Pass is picked off. Intercepted by the safety, number 9, Travion Parks.
Saw that one coming. Oh, my, he read that the entire way. That's his first pick on the season, too.
Parks read that one perfectly as he comes in for the interception, and Madison Central will take over on the Lincoln County side of the field. At the 44-yard line, ball on the right hash mark, Tom.
I think that's the first interception of the season.
Now, Kinley had one last week.
Oh, did he have one last week? Okay.
2 receivers each way for Story. Parks now in the game at tailback. Story will fake the throw. He'll take off, and nowhere for him to go, but Story breaks the tackle.
No.
Ball hops out, and Lincoln County looks like they've hopped on it. No signal yet, but I believe it'll be Lincoln County football. There it is.
Yeah. That's a shame because you can't say, well, you should have gone down. No. You're taught out there to give it all you got, and Story was doing just that, and just a bad break on a hit caught him on the elbow, and it popped it out. I mean, there wasn't anything else he could do about that.
That's the second time tonight an Indians ball carrier has had the ball kind of squirt out on them. First time they were able to hop back on it. This time it's turned over on the fumble. So back-to-back plays, back-to-back turnovers. The interception followed by the fumble. And now Lincoln County will have it, 1st and 10, basically where they turned it over 2 plays ago.
Right.
So Davis back in at quarterback up under center. He'll hand it off to Alcorn, and Alcorn will lose a couple of yards.
I have got to tip my hat to Mark Centers, his coaching staff, on the job they've done this week. A tough game last week against the run, but, I mean, they are all over it here this evening.
Former Madison Central assistant coach Spencer Crutchfield in his 3rd year as the head coach at Lincoln County. Coach Crutchfield and his staff have revived a proud tradition for Lee County football. And again, they were off to a 3-0 start coming in here tonight. Indians trying to end that 3-game winning streak to begin the season for the Patriots. 2nd down and 12. They'll fake the handoff. Davis will keep it, and he's hit but stays on his feet. And we'll have it close to a 1st down. Actually, they will give him the 1st down on this second effort. And what a carry by Clayton Davis, the junior quarterback. Tom, it looked like he was hit in the backfield, broke away, got away from a second man downfield, and ends up picking up the 1st down at the 49-yard line.
Just what we talked about a while ago. If you don't get him around the legs and he keeps those legs churning, he's going to pick up some yardage. That I can see right now why he had 492 yards coming into this game.
Davis will go back up under center. That power formation. Only one wide receiver out wide. Handoff up the middle. Indians right there to read it. It'll be a 1-yard pickup. I believe that was Amon on the carry.
I'm trying to see the number who made the tackle. It was one of our linemen there.
It was Alcorn took the carry, so he'll give it 1.5 yards across midfield to the 49.5-yard line of Madison Central.
Noah Shipley was the one who got in there and made the stop.
And Shipley had such a big game in the Week 1 win against Lafayette. Kinley had 13 tackles last week for the Indians defense. Power formation again for Davis. He'll hand it off left side. That's Amon. Amon with a chance to break one here. Indians trying to catch him. They will not, and Lincoln County will tie this game up. on a 43-yard touchdown run from Lee Amon, the junior. And it's 7-6. Madison Central on top by a point with the extra point pending. That time Tom just lost the edge, and that's what allowed Amon to take the long handoff for 6 points. 43 yards later, and Lincoln County trails by only a point. Going to go for 2. Try to take the lead. Indians could use a big stop here. Momentum was all in favor of Madison Central following the interception, but the ensuing play, a fumble by the quarterback Story, and Lincoln County now can take the lead. Davis faked the handoff, kept it himself, and a great job defensively as the Indians stuff it at the line. Elijah Carter, the senior defensive lineman, there to bring down Davis. And Madison Central hanging tight to a 1-point lead. 7:36 to play in the first half. We'll come back in 1 minute. Live on WEKY and WBON TV.
Hometown Dental in Richmond has been serving the people of Madison County for many years. Now when you go to Hometown Dental, you can get everything you need under one roof because Hometown Dental now offers orthodontics. Hometown Dental is a full-service family dentistry dental group with a personal touch. Check out their website, hometowndentalrichmond.com, to learn about their services and staff at Hometown Dental, located at 4095 Atwood Drive, Suite A in Richmond. Mention this ad and get free x-rays or $100 off Zoom whitening treatment at Hometown Dental.
So, the all-get-there-quick plumbing guy got there quick. But he left just as quick. He did fix the leak in the kitchen drain. Yeah, too bad this is the bathroom. And that isn't even the culprit. Ah, there she is. At Mr. Rooter Plumbing, why do we go through an exhaustive 14-point checklist? To make sure we fix even the problem behind the problem.
7-6 lead for Madison Central. Little squib kick again, and I don't think it went 10 yards. The Indians do hop on it quickly, but that ball did not go 10 yards. It was Jeffrey Kinley that dove on top of it, so they'll make them re-kick, Tom. Lincoln County kind of playing that analytics football where they'll kick the short kicks and they'll go for 2, playing the analytics part of it.
I like that.
Yeah, listen, a lot of times high school football players, the up men, are not really prepared to catch the football. You catch them off guard. Even though Lincoln County will do it the majority of the time, you catch them that one time, it's an extra possession for your team.
I think they're scared of our receivers back there.
That's a good thing, too. This one, a nice little hopper. It's going to be trouble. Indians trying to get to it as it goes out of bounds. Yeah. Madison Central catches a break there. As the ball at the 37-yard line, Indians will take over following the fumble on their last possession that led to the first points of the game for Lincoln County. Now the Indians try to regroup and recover and try to extend this lead with 7:33 to play in the first half. Madison Central still controlling that time of possession, Tom. Indians have had the football for 9 minutes and 35 seconds, but Lincoln County now creeping back up on them with 6 minutes and 49 seconds of possession time of their own.
I'm surprised Lee Amon didn't, get the cooler and hand out some water during the break there a minute ago.
Story will hand it off to Snyder. Snyder, again, he's so good, talking about continuing to move those feet after he's hit. He'll get it to the 40-yard line, a gain of 3, 2nd down and 7. First down will be the 47-yard line if the Indians can get there here with 7:10 to play in the second quarter. A 1-point lead for Madison Central. It was a 6-yard run by Kenyatta Harge early there in the first quarter with 7:18 to play. Lincoln County scored on their last possession and they went for 2. That was no good, and they trail by 1, 7-6. Story back up under center. He'll pitch it out to Parks. Parks hit in the backfield, and he'll be taken down at the 35-yard line. A loss of about 6.
It's just Lee Amon,
Listen, Amon and Davis do it all for Lincoln County.
He's amazing.
Davis, their starting quarterback and starting free safety. Amon leads them in tackles and He's the leading rusher from the tailback spot.
Yeah, he's playing that strong safety spot back there. And the difference between a free safety and a strong safety, the strong safety usually lines up with the strong side of the offense. So like in this case, you might see him start moving his way over toward the right side of the field, which he is, although he's staying on the left hash mark.
Story will throw on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, he'll throw. The pass is incomplete. It was intended for McAlpin, who was open, and the throw just a little bit behind him. It'll bring up 4th down for the Indians, and they'll have to punt for the first time tonight.
Well, it's a shame that he didn't see streaking down the field Alex Brummett, the sophomore wide receiver. He got by the secondary and had established about a 3 or 4 yard. Did I get the wrong one? Who was that?
Keith Clark.
Keith Clark, thank you. I looked at the wrong side.
Your rosters mixed up.
Yeah, I'm going to the wrong team.
I told you to lay off the elixir before the game.
It's that cough syrup, man. It does that to me.
4th down, Indians will punt. Got some heat coming in. A good punt. Got away. It'll take a Madison Central bounce, and a really good bounce at that. Inside the 30 and down to the 28-yard line. Make it the 29. That's where Lincoln County will take over. A great punt by number 48, Chase Horn, the senior.
Keith Clark, junior wide receiver. That's who it was. Anyway, he had his man beat.
Yeah. And Clark's got good size and good speed for the wide receiver. And he's have a lot of skill position guys that can get by their man. It's just, can the quarterbacks get it to them? That's been a question mark here early on in the season. And now you got the injury to Centers, who was just getting back in the flow of things. And Story now in there as the starter. 1st and 10.
Look out. Skylar Quinn split wide to the left.
Davis hands it off to the first man through. Indians read it well. Nice tackle made. That's Kyron Jackson on the tackle. This Indian defense reminds me a lot of the defense we saw a couple of years ago when they had Jackson Jewett and those guys when they were Ben Snap and they'd bring Derek Miller and Blake Muntz in on 3rd downs, the kind of the NASCAR package that Coach Centers called it, where they'd bring those two guys in on the edges and try to bring down the quarterback on a sack, blitz off the edges. So they've had some good defenses here in the past. Throw over the middle is complete, and that could be trouble for Central. That's Alcorn. Ball came out at the end of the play, but Lincoln County falls on it. That was another nice play, and they got him on the football, and when they get him on the football, bad things happen for the defense.
Yeah, Liam on, everybody. Remember that name. He's just a junior, too.
And the thing about Davis, Tom, he doesn't throw it a lot, but when he does throw, it's usually completed.
Yeah, high percentage of completions this season. Coming in, as you said, 7 to 9.
Over 70%.
You can't beat that.
Over 70% completion percentage. Did only throw 1 touchdown, but when you're scoring, 3 touchdowns a game on the ground yourself, and your team's putting up 50 points per game by doing the majority of the damage by running the football, you don't have to throw it.
No, they're racking up some serious yardage on the ground.
Lincoln County looking for back-to-back scores. It's 1st and 10 at the Madison Central 38-yard line. 4:37 to play as the clock runs down here in the second quarter. Davis will hand it off, and it's going to be a nice pickup, another 1st down. This time it's Rodney Alcorn, the senior tailback. He'll pick up about 13 yards inside the 30, down to the 27-yard line. A nice pickup for Alcorn. And Lincoln County starting to get through that first line of defense for Madison Central. And that's where the Indians have done so good in the early part of this football game, is those defensive linemen getting to the running backs. Now the offensive line creating some holes, and that's causing some trouble for the Indians defense. 4:04 to play. Davis back up under center. Taking his time on the snap. He'll give it to Alcorn again. This time he is stood up at the line. Indians almost ripped the ball out. They do bring him down for no gain. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Patriots.
I think the fumble back here. When Story fumbled the football, it was like you could feel the air going out of football a little bit for the defense. And after that is when Lincoln County was able to march it down the field and score. Now, what they've got to do is they've got to regroup just like they did on that play, and you got to toughen up here for the next 3:25 and try to keep them out of the end zone.
2nd down and 10. Davis up under center. Send a man in motion left to right. Ball on the right hash mark. Near side of the field wide open for Davis, who will keep it himself. Indians get to him, and Davis will go down for a loss. Forward progress will give him the 31-yard line, but that will be a loss of 4. And the Patriots face with the 3rd and 14 coming up.
That's big defensive play there. It's just great pursuit, and really, the way they're running this offense, you really only got a key on about 3 people back there. And if you do that, like they did then, you're going to come up with some big defensive plays.
3rd down and 14 for the Patriots. Receiver to the right side. It's definitely 4-down territory for them. They'll hand it off left side. And a nice hit and a nice tackle. Jeffrey Kinley comes in, was the first man there. Gets some help from his teammates at the linebacker spot. That'll bring up 4th and 11 for the Patriots, Tom.
Yeah, Kinley, great job of pursuing. And did you see, Michael, when he made the hit, the arm, legs, no place else, and you're not going to be able to run if somebody's hanging onto your legs.
4th down and 11 as we near the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. Now 1:59 to play. Indians holding on to a 1-point lead. Biggest play of the game coming up here as Davis will be in the shotgun. He'll have 2 receivers right, tied into the right side. The tailback to his right as well, and the Indians call a quick timeout before the snap.
Well, I'll tell you right now where that was going. Number 12.
That's Amon.
Yeah, he was going to run a post pattern. He took off. He faked right, cut left, had the defender completely going the wrong direction. He would have been wide open had the quarterback been able to throw.
Madison Central, a 1-point lead with 1:46 to play. The Indians will be kicking off to start the 3rd quarter, which makes this drive even more important for Madison Central to get the stop. Samantha Burford will have our halftime interview with the head coach of the Indians, Mark Centers. Halftime interview is brought to you by Hometown Dental here in Richmond.
All right, 146, Michael. Right now, I think Coach Centers and his crew wanted to get out there and just, say, all right, guys, let's go. Let's build a stone wall on this 4th down here. Don't let any 2nd or 3rd efforts happen here, and we should be able to stop them because they're all looking for the possibility of a pass, but also, number 8, Clayton Davis, he'll pull that ball down and run.
Davis going to fake the handoff. He's looking over the middle. He will take off. Indians lose pursuit, and Davis has got a big gain. Still on his feet and finally tackled by Edgren Sweat, but that will set Lincoln County up with a 1st and goal inside the 5-yard line. Indians lost contain, and they could not. Huge 1st down for the Patriots.
He did a great job of disguising what was going on that play. I think that play was designed for him to run the entire time, but he sat back there, set up like he was going to launch one to the end zone, and then pulled it down quickly, took off to the weak side of the field, and had all kinds of running room.
Such a big play because, again, Lincoln County will get the ball to begin the 3rd quarter. Indians got to find a way to keep them out of the end zone here. Davis up under center. They'll give it to Amon. Right side he goes, and he's tackled. That was Kinley again on that far side, coming up from the secondary to make the stop. Jeffrey Kinley had 13 tackles last week, along with an interception.
Again, I'm digging the sportsmanship out there, gentlemen. That is just amazing. Each team is helping each other up. I like that. I like to see that.
40 seconds to play. A couple of big plays coming up here defensively for Madison Central. Davis up under center again. He'll give it to Amon again. Amon is in the end zone. Touchdown, Lincoln County.
Michael, he got stopped before he got to the end zone, but his momentum carried his body and that ball across the goal line.
12-7 your score. 30 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And Lee Amon scores for the 5th time this season.
Going to be another run. Let's see what if they decide to go with the keeper this time.
Yeah, Davis is going to be up under center again. He will keep it himself. They'll throw, and a two-point conversion successful. They throw for two. It's completed. 14-7 Lincoln County. Indians have 31 seconds to try to tie it up. When we come back in 1 minute, folks, we're live on 92.5 WEKY and WBON TV.
At CT Diesel Performance, they promise not to do anything to your vehicle that they wouldn't do to their own. Chris Thorne and the gang don't just work on diesel vehicles either. They also repair all auto gas vehicles and are fully serviced and ready to take on any job. Nothing is too big or too small for CT Diesel Performance. Located just off Exit 97, CT Diesel can even come get your car if you have a problem while driving down I-75. CT Diesel Performance in Richmond and at ctdiesel.us.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in Central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
Lee Amon with touchdowns 5 and number 6 on the season here in the second quarter. And Lincoln County has taken a 14-7 lead over Madison Central. Patriots will kick off with 31 seconds left to play here in the first half. It'll be a squib kick. Indians will hop up and get it. That's Kinley who gets it at the 48-yard line, and that's where the Indians will take over. 29.2 on the clock, Tom. Madison Central doing a great job there in that first quarter, but the Patriots getting back to what they do here in the second period.
Oh, yeah. You can see why they have been so successful this year with all the options they have. They're kind of like Madison Central. They've got a lot of different players they can go to at any time they want to go to them.
You got Davis who can run the football. You've got Alcorn and Lee, obviously, who has carried it for 2 touchdowns tonight. Indians will be in the shotgun, 2 receivers each way for Story. 29.2 to play. Story going to roll out right, looking down the field. He'll throw. He's got Davis wide open. Davis will make the grab at the 36-yard line. Jalen Davis and Madison Central going to run up and try to spike this football. Again, the clock does stop on a first down here in high school football. Story gets the play call in quickly. The clock has started. 17 seconds now. Story will take the snap. He'll fake the handoff. He's looking left. Story will throw. Pass is incomplete.
Almost picked off. Wow.
Broken up by Davis. And I tell you what, that kid, Clayton Davis, the quarterback on the other side, if he picks that one off, Tom, that might have been 6 more.
Yeah.
8 seconds left to play. And you've got a guy like Davis who's got, good jumping ability. Might see him try to go deep here into the end zone and see if Davis can out-jump somebody. As I say that, Davis over here on the sidelines, looks like he's a little bit shaken up, so he won't even be in for this play. Instead, they've got Lansall and West near side to the right, and Burton in there as well with Holbrook. They're going to run the screen pass to West. He bounces off a defender. West inside the 30, going to be tackled with 1.5 to play, and Mark Centers will call a quick timeout. It'll be 3rd down and 1, but that doesn't matter for Madison Central. They've got to go into the end zone here. 14-7 your score. Again, Samantha Burford will grab Mark Centers at the half and get the head coach of the Indians' first half thoughts. His team at one point led 7-0, but the Lincoln County Patriots have battled their way back to take a 14-7 lead here in the first half.
I'd like to be a fly on the wall in the Madison Central locker room here at halftime.
And I don't think Central's gotten away from what they did to get the early lead. It's just the fumble, and that's what caused things to go awry.
Yeah, it hurt. You never know how bad a turnover can kill you in a game, especially if you're playing a team close and a good team like we're playing here this evening. So, but man, that ball bounces so funny. Anything can happen, and if it bounces this way, it's your favor. If it bounces that way, it's their favor. So let's just see what happens here and try to keep the turnovers down.
Madison Southern leads 20-0. Trips left, one receiver right. Story with a low snap. He'll roll out left. He's looking deep. He's going deep to West. West will not be able to haul it in. It's going to be incomplete. And the first half will come to an end. Madison Central, they trail 14-7. Samantha Burford here with Mark Center.
We'll do our best with this thing on.
All right, Coach, let's talk about number 12, Liam On, with Lincoln County's high-powered offense. Tell us your thoughts, how you're going to stop him this second half.
Well, those two kids are phenomenal. 8, the quarterback, Davis, and 12, they're both fantastic players. I mean, they do it all for them, and they've got other good players, but those two are dynamic. I mean, obviously, we got to play our keys a little bit better, and we really should have had both of those plays stopped. He shook loose on us, missed tackle on one, wasn't exactly in the right field on the other one.
So what will you say to your team going into this halftime to get them pumped up to get this offense going?
Well, we better go battle. We knew it was going to be a battle. We knew it's a good football team, but we're just going to have to go battle, pick ourselves up. Can't get our head down. Got to play ball.
All right, good luck, Coach.
Thank you.
All right. We're going to take a 3-minute commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to hear all about the halftime stats and how the time of possession has really played well with this game.
To some, it's just a boat. But to Jim, it's his escape from meetings, traffic, and the grind of daily life. He may not catch any keepers, but he wouldn't trade his day on the lake for anything in the world. That's why his boat is insured by Kentucky Farm Bureau. But it's not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau. It's Jim's Recharge the Battery Farm Bureau. My Farm Bureau.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
It's Chevy Truck Month. It's Deck Building Month. It's Toy Hauling Month. It's Explore New Ground Month. It's the month to get things done. Make it your own and make every month Chevy Truck Month.
Get $4,500 cash allowance on all 2020 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups. Plus, now during Truck Month, get a $1,000 accessory allowance towards the purchase of eligible accessories. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Yeah, I'm married. Does it matter? You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis? Hey, do they ever ask you what you're wearing?
Yeah.
Red sweater, button-down shirt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC.
Back here on the Bishop's Small Engine Repair halftime show at Bishop's. The variety of outdoor power equipment is second to none. Visit bishopsmallenginerepair.com and search all the latest brands available at Bishop's on North Estill Avenue in Richmond. Tom Gross, Michael Watkins here with you. And Tom, the first half, Madison Central led 7-0 early on, but Lincoln County got their ground game going and now leads 14-7 as they head into the locker room, and they will get the football when we come back out for the third quarter.
Yeah, I think Coach Center said it all. 8-12 equals Lincoln County 3 victories coming in, and they're looking for victory number 4 in a row here tonight. And unless the defense, they got to play what you would consider a perfect ball game tonight here in this second half, so that Madison Central can get back into this thing. We've got a good running game, and I don't know what happened to it all of a sudden. The fumble, though, really did take the air out of the ball for us a little bit.
Yeah, Madison Central, at the end of the first quarter, had 9 minutes, 24 seconds of possession time. They had that much, and Lincoln County only 2 minutes and 36 seconds. Well, that swung heavily in the favor of Lincoln County there in the second quarter. At the half, Lincoln County now with more time of possession than Madison Central, as the Patriots have 12:08 of possession time there in the first half. Madison Central 11:52. And a lot of times, Tom, time of possession can be a stat that doesn't really make a lot of sense. You can't really tell the flow of the game because of that. In this game, and by that stat tonight, that's a big telling factor.
Yeah, absolutely. It's crazy how this thing started and how it ended up. It's like the ebb and flow of the tide, so to speak, of the ocean. Here's Madison Central. Man, we're moving the ball. We're taking it down the field. We score. Another opportunity to come down, almost get it down the field to score. And then all of a sudden, it switched completely and went into the hands of Lincoln County. So anxious to see how the third quarter gets started.
Yeah, it's Lincoln County there. 6 yards rushing in the first quarter. 105 rushing yards in the second quarter. They ran the ball 18 times there in the first half for 111 yards. Your first half stats are flushed out by Mr. Reuter Plumbing.
That.
More stats here looking back at the first half. The first downs in favor of Madison Central. 7 first downs for Madison Central, 6 for the Patriots. Indians ran 28 plays, 154 yards, 144 yards. Also, turnovers, a big factor there in the first half. Lincoln County did have a fumble, but they were able to hop back on it, and they did throw 1 interception, but Madison Central had 2 fumbles. They lost 1. Their lost fumble, really the biggest play of the game, because it led to the first Lincoln County points, and they added 7 more right before the half came to an end. 8.5 away from the start of the third quarter. The two teams will come out. They'll add more time back onto that when the two teams come back out there and start their halftime warm-ups. It is a 14-7 lead here at the half. Madison Southern on our other live stream tonight. That game also airing live tonight here on WBON TV. You can listen to that game live on 106.7 The Pinnacle. And the Eagles lead East Jessamine 20-0 there in the first half, as that game again live on our other live stream tonight on WBON TV. A huge shout out once again to our friends over at PrepSpin.com out of Lexington. They hooked us up tonight with the equipment and allowed us to do 2 live streams tonight. And listen, folks, if you're a fan of Madison Southern or you're a fan of Madison Central, you got nothing to complain about tonight. Both games live here on WBON TV, and we appreciate you all tuning us in here on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting. A 14-7 lead at the half for Lincoln County. We'll come back in 3 minutes here on the Bishop Small Engine Repair halftime show live on WEKY and WBON TV.
At the Estill Clinic and Urban Healthcare Pharmacies, we make it our mission to care for all of your pharmacy needs as quickly and conveniently as possible. Whether you need a prescription filled, an immunization, or help with an over-the-counter need, our pharmacists are here to help. Both of our Estill County locations offer text and call reminders, automatic refills, and medication synchronization, and are equipped with drive-thrus. All of these services help us save you time and make sure you always have the medication you need. Stop in or give us a call today.
Get the money you need now. Apply for a home equity line of credit at Cumberland Valley National Bank today. With no payments for 6 months and low rates, there's never been a better time to tap into your home's equity.
For your car, home, farm, or business, Linville Insurance offers preferred pricing from more than 40 top-rated companies. With our state-of-the-art technology, we do business the way you want it. Virtually, where everything is handled electronically or in person at one of our 2 locations. Linville Insurance, where our values haven't changed. Treat people the way you want to be treated, always do what's right, help others, and give good advice. That's what you can expect from Linville Insurance. Come see what makes Linville Insurance unlike any other agency in the area. Call or click today.
Get the money you need now. Apply for a home equity line of credit at Cumberland Valley National Bank today. With no payments for 6 months and low rates, there's never been a better time to tap into your home's equity.
Hometown Dental in Richmond has been serving the people of Madison County for many years. Now when you go to Hometown Dental, you can get everything you need under one roof because Hometown Dental now offers orthodontics. Hometown Dental is a full-service family dentistry dental group with a personal touch. Check out their website, hometowndentalrichmond.com, to learn about their services and staff at Hometown Dental, located at 4095 Atwood Drive, Suite A in Richmond. Mention this ad and get free x-rays or $100 off Zoom whitening treatment at Hometown Dental.
So, the all-get-there-quick plumbing guy got there quick. But he left just as quick. He did fix the leak in the kitchen drain. Yeah, too bad this is the bathroom. And that isn't even the culprit. Ah, there she is. At Mr. Rooter Plumbing, why do we go through an exhaustive 14-point checklist? To make sure we fix even the problem behind the problem.
At CT Diesel Performance, they promise not to do anything to your vehicle that they wouldn't do to their own. Chris Thorne and the gang don't just work on diesel vehicles either. They also repair all auto gas vehicles and are fully serviced and ready to take on any job. Nothing is too big or too small for CT Diesel Performance. Located just off Exit 97, CT Diesel can even come get your car if you have a problem while driving down I-75. CT Diesel Performance in Richmond and at ctdiesel.us.
We're back on WBON TV and 92.5 WEKY. What a night here on WBON TV for the first time ever. 2 live streams going at the same time, and this is all really made possible by William Warfield over at Prep Spin. Appreciate him coming down earlier today. Him and I and Gage came out here and got everything set up for the Madison Central game. Our normal broadcasting crew over at Madison Southern, and it was a little bit easier for William to make it here to set up his stuff for this game so he could get back and cover the game that he is doing tonight over in Lexington. They've got a really good one over at with Sayre. They've got Chad Pennington, the former NFL quarterback. His son is the starting quarterback for Sayre, and Prep Spin has on their website. So appreciate him coming down and helping us set up and get this game going here for Madison Central. Your first half stats flushed out by Mr. Rooter in the first half. It was Liam On with 8 carries, 59 yards, and the 2 touchdowns for Lincoln County that helped propel them to the 14-7 lead. Clayton Davis, the quarterback, 5 carries, 34 yards, and Rodney Alcorn, 5 carries, 18 yards. Davis through the air, only 1 of 4, 33 yards passing. His 1 completion was to who else? Liam On. And did throw 1 interception there in the first half as well, Tom.
Yeah, and it's interesting. They're going to have to stay with the ground game. That's what they've been successful with, and until Madison Central comes out and just continues to stop them like they did in the first quarter, they're going to be coming out with maybe some tricks up their sleeve as well. Hey, I wanted to tell you, man, you do a great job with the sports department.
Appreciate that.
And I know it's a lot of work, and I know you got your hat full now with some more responsibilities and stuff. But to get this all set up, folks, and to make sure that everything's going good at Madison Southern, everything's going good here, but that takes a lot of effort. People think it just happens. It doesn't just happen. Trust me, there's a lot behind the scenes. So appreciate all your hard work, and because you work so hard, you can treat me at Arby's tonight.
Well, that'll work. I'll keep that in mind for the game. I'll see if I can borrow some $10 or $15 off Samantha when we leave here.
Okay, that sounds good.
But yeah, I know it does, but it takes a lot of people too. We got Austin Hanks, one producer tonight over at Madison Southern. Gage Hill producing this contest here for Madison Central. The Indians will be back at home next week. We should be here for that one as well. And with everything going on with COVID, again, last week we didn't have a home game. You know, we had the Berea game that we were going to do, but Madison Southern reached out to us and worked it out for us to go to Shelby County and do the game between Collins and Madison Southern. We had planned on going to do the Madison Central game last week at Dixie Heights, but Dixie Heights told us that they would prefer us not come because they were trying to limit the number of people in the press box.
Right.
So they would prefer that if we did not come last week. We understand it's in the 2020, it's the COVID pandemic, everything going on. So we understood that, and we were able to go and do the Southern game last week, and Jay Simmons and his staff over at Southern worked that out for us to go and do that game. Tonight, again, with both of our teams being at home, we tried every way in the world to find out how we could get both of these games streamed. And, again, thanks to William Moorfield over at PrepSpin for hooking us up with the equipment to be able to do just that. And, again, our normal crew over at Madison Southern giving both teams the coverage tonight that they deserve. 14-7 lead for Lincoln County at the half. Again, your halftime stats flushed out by Mr. Reuter. Adrian Parks, 4 carries, 42 yards there in the first half for Madison Southern. Had a big Madison Central, had a big 35-yard gain there in the first half. Blake Snyder, 4 carries, 36 yards. He had a 27-yard run there in the first half. Nathan Story, the quarterback, ran it 5 times for 23 yards. And Kenyatta Harge, the freshman, 7 carries, only 12 yards, but he did have the 6-yard score there in the first half. Story through the air, 4 of 8, efficient, 4 of 8 through the air, 41 yards passing. He's connected with 4 different receivers as well, Tom. Has a 16-yard pass to Jalen Davis, a 12-yard hookup with Zach Holbrook, an 8-yard pass to West, and a 5-yard pass to Cameron McAlpin. The Indians' defense led by Braden Pruitt, who has 5 tackles in his first game back from injury. Noah Shipley with 4, and then Jeffrey Kinley and Edgren Sweat, each with 3 tackles in the first half for Madison Central. Your first half stats, again, flushed out by Mr. Reuter. We are live here on the Bishop's Small Engine Repair Halftime Show. At Bishop's, the variety of outdoor power equipment is second to none. Visit bishopsmallenginerepair.com and search all the latest brands available at Bishop's on North Estill Avenue in Richmond. Folks, we will take one more commercial break and come back for the start of the second half. Lincoln County will return to start the third quarter when we come back on WEKY and WBON TV.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in Central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
To some, it's just a boat. But to Jim, it's his escape from meetings, traffic, and the grind of daily life. He may not catch any keepers, but he wouldn't trade his day on the lake for anything in the world. That's why his boat is insured by Kentucky Farm Bureau. But it's not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau. It's Jim's Recharge the Battery Farm Bureau.
My Farm Bureau.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop's Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Appreciate you with us here on WBON TV. Had a request from Krista Renfro to get a shot of the band. So, Krista, there you go. You can see the band socially distanced over there to the far right of the field. And they're out there performing and getting the team pumped up here tonight, and Watt fans that were allowed to come in. Yeah, and we appreciate Samantha Burford, who got the dance team there at halftime. You can see that video up on WBONTV.com and on our Facebook page as well. And also the senior night festivities. So they did have senior night tonight for Madison Central. The dance team, the cheerleaders, and the football team, all the seniors were honored prior to the football game. That is also off in a separate video. You can watch that live, or you can watch it, up on the WBON TV Facebook page. Madison Southern leads 27-0 over East Jessamine at the half. Eagles on a nice little streak there, getting some points early on, and they lead 27-0 here as the third quarter begins. It's a 14-7 lead in favor of Lincoln County over Madison Central. Davis, the quarterback, hit hard there on this return.
Yeah.
That's one bad thing about having your quarterback be your return man, Tom. He can take a hard hit, and he's a little bit slow to get up. But, again, you talked about the sportsmanship there in the first half. A lot of guys helping each other up off the field.
Yeah, I like to see that, and part of that probably is because Spencer Crutchfield was a coach here a few years ago, and I'm sure him and Mark Centers are great friends. And if you're Mark Centers, it makes you feel really good to see an assistant coach be successful, coaching another team. So good to see the sportsmanship out there this evening. I'd love to see it continue the rest of the year.
Yeah, Crutchfield was an assistant coach under Centers here, and also, as Davis is going to go deep, this one could be a big play for the Patriots. Great defense to break it up.
Wow.
As West got back to break that one up.
Michael West was beat by at least 5 or 6 yards when that pass was thrown. And what a great job of making up that space, and the ball was thrown so far down the field that the receiver had to slow up just a hair, and that allowed him to get there and make the great play.
But going back to the Crutchfield Centers, relationship, Crutchfield was not only an assistant coach here under Coach Centers, he was also an assistant coach at Garrett County under Mark Centers before Coach Centers came here to Richmond.
Awesome.
So their relationship dates back to quite some time, as it's going to be 2nd down and 10. Davis going to fake the handoff, keep it himself.
Nice.
Shipley couldn't get to him, but Davis actually tripped and fell, and he is still down on the ground. That is a scary situation for Lincoln County fans, as their quarterback, Clayton Davis, still slow to get up, and the referee is going to call the timeout here and let the training staff come out and check on him. Let's get another shot of the band here, if we can get our cameraman, Nick Lazaroff, to pan over to the band once again. Want to show them off. Again, everybody doing their part here, folks. You can see the crowd, everybody with a mask on, doing their part to limit the spread of this coronavirus. And, again, Nick Lazaroff getting a shot of the band, all those folks over there. It's hard to play a band instrument, Tom, with a mask on.
Yes, it is. That's tough. But what they do and what I've seen them do is when it's time for their part or whatever, they'll pull it down.
Yep.
They'll play their part, and then they'll pull it right back up. The staff here all across the state of Kentucky, they're doing a great job with the kids. I mean, the football coaches could not run the kind of practice that they wanted to run to get things started this year, but they did what they could do and have been very successful with that.
Yeah, Madison Central doing a great job themselves, but keep in mind, folks, we all have to do our part. If the county ends up in the red, then sporting events will be canceled for that county. Estill County had their game 2 weeks ago canceled, and we're out of the red for a couple of days. They're back in the red today. So 3rd down and long for Lincoln County. Their quarterback now is Sawyer Horton. Horton throws it over the middle and complete to Lee Amon for a 1st down. So Horton comes in and immediately throws for a 1st down as Lee Amon picks it up.
I'm going to see if Lee's doing anything. I'll have him come over and wash my van tomorrow.
He can do it all, Tom.
He's unbelievable. He's a great athlete. And as you heard Coach Centers say, they got 2 of them out there, one on the sideline with what looked to be maybe a leg or knee injury.
So now it's Horton in at quarterback. Horton has thrown 6 passes this year. He's thrown 3 completions for 91 yards. So each one of his pass completions have gone for an average of 30 yards per completion. And that handoff will go for 5 yards on first down.
That's what I was expecting, Michael, from their running. And we didn't see any of that in the first half. We didn't see quick hitter off, in between the guard and tackle right side or guard and tackle left side or right straight up the middle. It was, usually a little razzle-dazzle. But now with the backup quarterback in there, he's just handing it off quick hitters right into the heart of the meat of the line up here. So the Indians need to stiffen up here a little bit.
2nd down and 5, and again, it's probably 4-down territory for Lincoln County if they don't pick it up here on 2nd or 3rd down. Indians need to try to push them back here. On the 2nd down carry, good second effort by the tailback. I think that's Alcorn. He'll gain a couple of yards. Yep, was Alcorn. It'll be 3rd and about 2 for the Patriots. Lincoln County on top 14-7. Time of possession was heavily in the favor of Madison Central in the first quarter. It swung heavily in the favor of Lincoln County there in the second quarter.
They're running behind Zachary Young on that right side. He's doing a good job blocking up front.
3rd down and short. Horton will keep it himself. And looks like, according to the far side official, now they're going to mark it a little bit ahead. Looks like he may have the first down here. That far side official started about a yard behind the first down marker, but as he got closer to the pile, he inched himself closer. And where that football stands, it will be a first down. At the 41-yard line of Madison Central, Horton picks it up himself. 8:48 to play in the third quarter, just underway here in the second half at Madison Central High School. We are live with 2 streams tonight. Madison Southern way in front of East Jessamine over on our other stream on WBON TV. Here's Horton. He'll hand it off. That's Alcorn. Alcorn got past 2 defenders. Still on his feet. The referee's letting this play go. He's finally down, and there is an offensive lineman down for Lincoln County at the 40-yard line. Alcorn will get this football to the 37-yard line of Madison Central. And that's just a grown man power carry by Alcorn, who is also shaken up, Tom.
Yeah, I'm trying to determine what happened over there. It looked like he was stopped there, around the 38-yard line.
Yeah.
Or the 39-yard line, and that's where one of the linemen is down. But he just carried several players on his back. We're not getting those legs wrapped up.
And Alcorn kind of grimacing in pain, holding on to his back, an offensive lineman down on the field. While all this is going on, folks, we'll take a commercial break and come back. We're live on WEKY and WBON TV.
It's Chevy Truck Month. It's Deck Building Month. It's Toy Hauling Month. It's Explore New Ground Month. It's the month to get things done. Make it your own and make every month Chevy Truck Month.
Get $4,500 cash allowance on all 2020 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups. Plus, now during Truck Month, get a $1,000 accessory allowance towards the purchase of eligible accessories. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Back to action here on WBON TV. We're also live on 192.5 WEKY. Tom Gross and Michael Watkins. A special thanks to WL Stats, Hugh Davis, and Ron Harrison here with us tonight.
Yeah.
Gage Hill, our TV producer. Jaden Johnson, radio producer. Nick Lazaroff, our cameraman tonight. 2nd down and 7 for the Patriots. Horton will hand it off. Ball came out, but somehow, I think is that Alcorn back in the game? Trying to see who the ball carrier was. Alcorn. Alcorn was grimacing in pain the entire commercial break and is right back in there on 2nd down. Only gains a couple. Will be 3rd down and 5 for the Patriots.
It'll quit hurting when the pain goes away.
Yeah. Lincoln County continuing to just march it down the field. Handoff after handoff, and now Horton will go under the shotgun. Looked really good on that first pass attempt. He picked up about 14 yards on his only pass play, 15 yards. They'll throw it out in the flat here, and it's going to be incomplete. Central was there and had the receiver Ellen Lane made the catch. Would have been interesting to see as Kinley was charging down on him. But the incompletion will bring up a 4th and 5 for Lincoln County from the 35-yard line.
I think his name sounds kind of like the Musk guy, Elon Musk.
Yeah.
E-L-A-N. I believe it's Elon. I'm just guessing. I don't know, but I like that better than Ellen, don't you?
Yeah, Elon. I like that.
Yeah.
Elon Lane.
Yeah, that's got a nice ring to it.
4th down. Horton going to fake the handoff, looking deep. He's going deep. West there on the coverage, and it's incomplete, and that will be a flag.
Yeah, and the reason that I know everybody's disagreeing with it, but the reason that it's a flag is his head never turned back toward the ball. He never looked back for the ball.
Basically, West just ran straight into the defender and put a hand up. Had West turned around, he might have even been able to pick that pass off.
It hit him on the shoulder pad. Had he turned around, he would have had a nice interception, some room to run.
That's a big play as the penalty will give Lincoln County a 1st down. Just a mistake there, and you can see the secondary coach, the cornerbacks coach, telling West what he did wrong there, trying to coach him up. Now spot this football at the 20-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. You don't see a ton of pass interferences called in high school football. But a big one there against the Indians. They're going to hand it off to Lee Amon, and he will have a big carry as he gains 8 inside the 15-yard line. 2nd down and 2 coming up for the Patriots. Tackle made by Kyron Jackson. 6:45 to play here on WBON TV. We're here in the 2nd quarter live at Madison Central High School. The Indians at one point led 7-0 after the end of the 1st quarter, but Lincoln County scored 14 unanswered in the 2nd quarter and looking to add to it on the opening drive here in quarter number 3. Handoff to Leamon once again. He's got the 1st down and inside the 5-yard line, almost punched that one in. And he's going to be tackled at the 2-yard line, Tom.
Yeah, I'm going to make a bold prediction here. If we get a full season of games next year when he's a senior, this young man might be looking at a 2,000-yard year for sure. He's amazing.
With the way they run the football, he could have some big numbers by the time he graduates after next season. Horton still in there at quarterback. 5:50 to play. They'll hand it off to Lee Amon, and he will get it into the end zone. Touchdown Patriots, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the football game. And Lincoln County extends that lead out to 13, 20-7. Patriots on top with the extra point pending, and they'll probably go for 2, Tom. They have on their first 2 scores.
Yeah. Haven't seen a kicker. It's usually Amon that does kicking, so, you know, he does about everything.
I was looking over to that far sideline to see if I could see Davis anywhere. He's the starting quarterback, but I don't see him even standing up on the sideline. Not sure what they've done with him. Horton will be in the shotgun. Alcorn to his left in the backfield. They'll fake it to him. They'll throw it into the end zone. It's incomplete. 5:45 to play in the 3rd quarter. Lincoln County takes a 13-point lead. It's 20-7. We'll come back in 1 minute to see what the Indians can do on the other side of this commercial break. Back in 1 minute, folks. We're live on WEKY and WBON TV.
Yeah, I'm married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning. Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis? Hey, do they ever ask you what you're wearing?
Yeah.
Red sweater, button-down shirt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At the
Leamon kicks it off for the Patriots right into the chest of Jeffrey Kinley. Madison Central with great field position, Tom. That's one thing about these short squib kicks from Lincoln County. It does give Madison Central good field position. They've only got to go 51 yards for the touchdown here. And a flag comes in from the far side of the field before this play can even start.
Interesting. I don't know what that would be.
Maybe just a sideline warning.
Yeah, the flag is on the field, and the Indians are going to get some extra yardage here. Not sure what this flag is. It's a sideline warning, so they give them 5 yards. So instead of 1st and 10, it'll be 1st and 5 for Madison Central.
That looked like me trying to.
Yeah, I don't think that's right. The back judge now checks it. Even if it is the 5 yards, I still think it would be 1st and 10. They would just start from the 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Exactly. Yeah, Hughes pointing out, and usually a sideline warning is no yardage. The official's trying to talk it over here. Madison Central trailing by 13 halfway through the third quarter. 5:43 to play.
But it was a dead ball play, so maybe that's tied into it.
They will leave it at the 46-yard line, so the Indians will have it 1st and 5. Davis and Burton to the right, Lansall and Holbrook to the left. Snyder, the tailback, they'll give it to him. Snyder running right, really no room to go, but a nice job to spin away from the defense and get that one inside the 45. It'll be close to a 1st down as he picks up 4 yards, a yard shy of the marker.
Yeah, great second effort there. I like the way they turn. They're learning when they hit and spin.
Yep.
And he did that exact thing and was able to gain another yard. And then, again, a great job by the offensive line to help push that entire pile forward for forward yardage.
Need a yard for a 1st. Story gives it to Harge. Kenyatta's got the 1st down inside the 40-yard line and down to the 38-yard line. 1st down, Madison Central.
I just kind of isolated on the lines on both sides on that play, and there's some big boys out there. They're playing well.
Indians with the 1st down, Tom, and Snyder checks back in. 2 receivers left. That's Holbrook and Lansall. To the right here are West and Burton. Story up under center. He'll hand it off to Snyder. Running behind big Malachi Wood, the big left tackle. Snyder broke away from one defender, and the defense able to converge on him. It'll be a gain of 3 yards down to the 40-yard line, however. Good job by Snyder to pick up the yardage. And they'll bring Parks checking back in at tailback. Yep.
I like this. I think that's a nice wrinkle to have. You've got the talent, use it, Use those running backs. Somebody that runs a little different than the next one. A big back and then a smaller back. And then somebody that runs like a water spider. He's so quick.
They give it to Parks on the counter. He is hit and brought down immediately for a loss of 3 back to the original line of scrimmage on this set of downs to the 38-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and 10. And you look at these 3 running backs. You got Snyder, who's not as fast as Parks or as strong as Harge, but he's really got both. Well,
yes.
Parks is more of the faster back. Harge more of the power back. Snyder is a little bit of both.
Yes.
So it's all 3 guys bring a little bit of something different into that backfield for Mark Centers.
Thomas Robinson, the defensive end, Michael, number 14, was the one who sniffed that out. That was a great defensive play.
They'll fake it to Parks. Story rolling right. He'll take off. Needs a blocker. Won't get one. Has to do it himself. He'll get it to the 32-yard line. It'll be about 2 yards shy of the 1st down marker. And had the wide receiver on this side blocked for him, Story probably could have picked up the 1st down, but the receiver looked further downfield, didn't see the closest man to him, and that's what allowed the defender to get to Nate Story. Got a final. Henry Clay at home loses to Bryan Station 20-10. The defenders knocking off the Blue Devils. 4th down, Indians going to go for it. Story complete over the middle to Holbrook. 1st down, Madison Central. Great play drawn up there as Holbrook, inside of that zone defense from Lincoln County, found a hole, and a great pass from Nathan Story to pick up the first down. 2:23 to play in that third quarter. Indians marching it down the field, Tom.
Can I tell you a little secret?
On the air?
Yeah, that pass play is there all night long.
It is. And Holbrook's got some speed to where if you can get it to him out in some space, he can make a play for you. It's a big pass there on fourth down. The Indians convert. Hand it off to Harge here. Kenyatta runs right into a defender. Offensive line letting down their tailback there. Only a gain of 2, and there was nowhere for Harge to go. The offensive line opened up like the Red Sea, Tom, but that's because there was nobody there for him, and then the defense just converged.
Yeah, the stop sign got put up real quick by the defense.
Appreciate you being with us here, folks, on a Friday night. 50 degrees here in Richmond this evening. Second down and 8. Story fakes it to Harge. He'll keep it himself. He's got some room. Story, a big pickup by Story. He's got a first down.
Yeah, I'm liking that play. Nice. Again, his fake to Harge. That play, the whole defense was going that way, and he had nothing but running room out ahead of him.
Indians will have it at the 13-yard line. They can pick up a first down. It's actually going to be spotted at the 12-yard line, so they can pick up a first at the 2. 2 receivers to the wide side of the field. That's the left side. 2 to the right. They will fake it to Snyder. Story will keep it, and he'll be inside the 10-yard line, brought down at the 9 by number 60, Hunter Henley of Lincoln County. Gain of 3.
I was checking out Lincoln County's roster before the game tonight. They have a tremendous amount of underclassmen, freshmen, sophomores, juniors. Most of their team will be back next year.
That's a dangerous thing considering how good they are. They put up 50 points or more in all 3 of the games before coming in tonight. Power formation now as McAlpin and number 35, Kyron Jackson, line up at fullback in front of Harge. Kenyatta will power his way in for a touchdown. The 4th of the career for the freshman Kenyatta Harge. And that one is a big one, folks, as it cuts that lead down to just 7, 20-13, Lincoln County. And Madison Central gets a big carry from Kenyatta Harge. The extra point pending. Central will run that swinging gate. And the kick attempt will come from number 33, Trent Nasita, the junior. Holbrook will hold. Indians try to cut this deficit to just 6. Here's the snap. Hold is good. The kick is through the uprights. Nasita 2 for 2 on extra points tonight. And the Indians trail by just 6. We'll come back in 1 minute. We're live on WEKY and WBON TV.
Get the money you need now. Apply for a home equity line of credit at Cumberland Valley National Bank today. With no payments for 6 months and low rates, there's never been a better time to tap into your home's equity.
For your car, home, farm, or business, Linville Insurance offers preferred pricing from more than 40 top-rated companies. With our state-of-the-art technology, we do business the way you want it, virtually, where everything is handled electronically, or in person at one of our 2 locations. Linville Insurance, where our values haven't changed. Treat people the way you want to be treated, always do what's right, help others, and give good advice. That's what you can expect from Linville Insurance. Come see what makes Linville Insurance unlike any other agency in the area. Call or click today.
Get the money you need now. Apply for a home equity line of credit at Cumberland Valley National Bank today. With no payments for 6 months and low rates, there's never been a better time to tap into your home's equity.
Back on WEKY and WBON TV. Tom, it's crazy. Each team has basically had 1 possession each here in the third quarter with 8.7 left to play, and each team has scored a touchdown on their only possession of the third quarter. Nasita will kick it off. Indians trailing it 20-14, 8.7 to play in the third. Kickoff down the right sideline. This one is going to be returnable by Amon, And he's hit and pushed out of bounds. Great job defensively by number 36, Brock Eads, on the return coverage from Madison Central.
Yeah, great coverage, and not a bad idea putting it down one side or the other rather than out in the middle of the field, and that allowed the defense to just concentrate and pinch in on that side and held him, at least kept him from a big return.
Ball on the left hash mark at the 25-yard line. Lincoln County will probably get one playoff before this quarter comes to an end. We've had two players score a combined 5 touchdowns here in this one. 2 from Kenyatta Harge, 3 from Amon Lee from Lincoln County. They'll give it to Alcorn on first down. Indians converging on him near the 29-yard line. And it'll be a gain of 4 on first down as the third quarter comes to an end. Madison Central down by 6. After 3, we will take a 1-minute commercial break. When we come back, the fourth quarter on the other side, live on WBON TV and WEKY.
At the Estill Clinic and Urban Healthcare Pharmacies, we make it our mission to care for all of your pharmacy needs as quickly and conveniently as possible. Whether you need a prescription filled, an immunization, or help with an over-the-counter need, our pharmacists are here to help. Both of our Estill County locations offer text and call reminders, automatic refills, and medication synchronization, and are equipped with drive-thrus. All of these services help us save you time and make sure you always have the medication you need. Stop in or give us a call today.
To some, it's just a boat. But to Jim, it's his escape from meetings, traffic, and the grind of daily life. He may not catch any keepers, but he wouldn't trade his day on the lake for anything in the world. That's why his boat is insured by Kentucky Farm Bureau. But it's not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau. It's Jim's Recharge the Battery Farm Bureau.
My Farm Bureau.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Fourth quarter coming your way here on WEKY and WBON TV. Your Citizens Guarantee Bank scoreboard reads 20-14 as the fourth quarter begins. It'll be 2nd down and 6 for the Lincoln County Patriots. And Horton remaining in at quarterback. Sawyer Horton to the injury of Clayton Davis there in the third quarter. Horton took over and has stayed in the football game for Lincoln County. 2nd down and 6. Patriots with a 6-point lead in the football as the fourth quarter begins. They'll hand it off to Alcorn. First man through, and Alcorn will be stood up at the 33-yard line. 2 yards shy of the first down marker. And Madison Central with a big third down coming up here, Tom. I don't know if Lincoln County would go for it on this close to their own end zone, basically. If Central could get a 1 or 2 yard loss here on third down, could really force Lincoln County's hand and make them punt this football if they can get the stop.
Well, they've got what the defensive line has to do here is really dig in because they're basically being pushed back off the line of scrimmage, which is allowing the ball carrier to just go right up the gut.
Hugh just pointed this out too. Davis, who's the starting quarterback, is also the punter. Horton going to hand it off to the second man through. He's got the first down. A big play as they pick it up, the first down, and get it up to the 40-yard line. A nice handoff. I think that's Amon Lee. It is. First and 10 for the Patriots, and Amon shaken up.
Yeah, he's getting hit. That's one thing. The Madison Central will hit you if you're out there on that football field as an offensive player. This defense not afraid to give you a good lick out there.
Been saying Amon Lee. It's Lee Amon.
Yeah.
They'll hand it off to Amon again. Cuts it back up the middle and will gain 4 yards to the 44-yard line. It's a great play by him, Tom. He was coming here to the near sideline and saw the defense converging. Cuts it back up the middle for 4 yards. And they actually spot it backward half a yard, so it'll be a 3.5-yard gain. A half yard could be big here for Madison Central. They got to get a stop here. Lincoln County just runs the football and keeps this clock on their side.
Yeah, it only takes a few first downs, and you can run a bunch of minutes off that clock.
Each team has ran 38 plays. Lincoln County 212 yards, Madison Central 200. They hand it off to Alcorn up the middle. And he is tackled after about a 3-yard pickup. So to bring up 3rd down and 3. And if you're Lincoln County, if you can get 3 or 4 yards every time you carry that football. Eventually you'll get a first down.
Yeah, Coach Crutchfield, he's playing some Woody Hayes football out there right now. He's got the lead. He's 6 points up. He's got the football, and that clock is in his favor right now. If he can reduce that 9 minutes and a half that it's at right now down to, he'd like to see that down within 3 or 4 minutes.
Big play here for the Indians defense. It's 3rd down and 3. Can they get a stop? Horton up under center. Indians need some pressure. They get to Alcorn. Well, they do get to him. They fake it to Alcorn, gave it to Leamon, and he will be tackled for no gain. 4th down and 3, and the Patriots look like they're going to go for it, Tom.
I would imagine they will. It's near midfield. 3 yards from midfield. They got to get it to midfield across the stripe for the first down. And what Madison Central needs right now is another big stop like that. They keyed on both of the running backs that time, and that was very successful.
What you have to do here for Madison Central, I think, is watch for the throw. And as I say that, Horton will come out in the shotgun, and he could be the punter as well. He could, where he's lined up at, punt from there. He will punt. Indians will let it just take a Lincoln County bounce inside the 15. It'll roll all the way inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Madison Central down 20-14, 8 minutes, 11 seconds to go. And this is what you want if you are a player. You want the chance to lead your team down the field and try to take a lead late in the ball game.
Yeah, nice 45-yard punt, no return.
Yep.
As a high school coach, you'd take that every time you punt the football.
Sawyer Horton, who came in at the quarterback position for the injured Clayton Davis, who was the punter. Horton does his job as the punter and gets it down the field. Indians were expecting maybe a fake and did not send a man back. Now you got to go 92 yards to pay dirt. Story. A little confusion on the play. Story will keep it himself, looking down the field. And a nice job by Story to make something out of nothing. A little confusion between him and Parks on what the play call was. And Story will pick up what looks to be about 2 yards.
Yeah, that could have been bad back there inside the 10-yard line. But he kept his head. Story, a senior, he's been out here. And, he knows what's going on. He's been in that quarterback spot enough now that where he getting really comfortable in it and did a nice job there of making something out of nothing, as you said.
They're going to say he stepped out at the 9-yard line, not the 10, so only a gain of 1. Indians need some positive yards on this play. 2nd down and 9. Give it to Parks. Parks, a big hole. First down, Adrian. Parks still on his feet. Adrian Parks all the way to the 40-yard line. A huge play for Madison Central. They'll spot this football at the Indian 41, and I think that's what they want. First down, Tom.
Big 32-yard gain that time. Wow.
32 yards for Adrian Parks to the 41-yard line. Indians trying to march it downfield and take a late lead over the Patriots of Lincoln County. Parks will stay in at quarterback. Story will come out into the shotgun and move Parks to his left. 2 receivers each way. Story hands it to Parks. Right side he goes. Parks, there is a flag. A flag comes in late, and honestly it was really far away from where the play was going.
Yeah.
But this is going to be a hold against Madison Central, and a big hold at that as Parks picked up 9 yards on the carry.
Yeah, I didn't see the number, but I saw one of the players grab the jersey. And I think in high school, you can't do like they do in the pros. You can't grab the jersey when you're making a block, and they'll call holding on you if they see you doing that.
It was Neil Martin who they threw the flag on, so a big penalty there. Turn that clock. 7:20 to play. Indians down by 6, and now have a long way to go to pick up the first down. They have to get it across midfield to the Lincoln County 49. It's 1st and long Indians from their own 31-yard line. 1st and 20. Story will hand it off to Parks. Parks again picks up the yardage lost on the penalty and gets it back to the 41-yard line.
Yeah, I like what they're doing right now. I just, mix up his plays a little bit, but use the speed he's got in his feet. And let's see if we can't pop one out here in a minute. I'm thinking conservative here. Well, do we want to score that quickly and leave 6 minutes on the board for Lincoln County?
Parks with carries of 32 and 10 on this drive. 2nd down and 10. Story up under center. Gives it to Parks again, left side. Nice cutback by Parks, and he will get it to the 47-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and about 5. Tom, one thing about scoring this early, Lincoln County has yet to be faced with a late game scenario where they have to march it down the field. They're used to playing with the lead and running the football, and now you take into account that they have their backup quarterback in there. All that could play into the favor of Madison Central if they can punch one in here on this drive. 3rd and 5 for the Indians. Make it 3rd and 4. They give it to Snyder. Snyder is tackled right at the marker. He's right at the 49-yard line. This one will be close. The spot is favorable for Lincoln County. It will be about half a yard shy, and the Indians going to bring that power package in and go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, you're getting Godzilla,
King Kong,
Mothra, all of them are coming in on this one.
It'll be 4th down, and we'll get a measurement. We're going to get a measurement here. It looks to be about half yard shy from where we sit up in the press box on the near side. This football on the left hash mark, folks, as they come near side with the chains.
I'd say about 2 football lengths.
It's going to be, 4th and inches.
2 football lengths. The nice thing about an artificial turf and the striping and everything is it's really, you can see where the markers are, you can see where the ball is spotted, and it's pretty simple to make a call like that, and the officials do a great job on that. And they wanted those guys getting cold over there holding those sticks. They wanted to run them out there and let them warm up a little bit.
Your official tonight, referee Bernie Jenkins, back judge Jimmy Mills, umpire Bill Hullett, line judge Rob Ginter. Indians have it 4th down and inches from the Lincoln County 49-yard line. Can they pick it up? Hards is the tailback. Story will keep it. He's got the 1st down. They bring in that power formation, Tom, make you think they're going to hand it off to Kenyatta Hards. Instead, Story keeps it, and he's got a 1st down.
They're bringing the water spider back in.
I like the play call there, too. You get them thinking you're going to just turn around and hand it off to the big running back, Kenyatta Hards. And instead, the quarterback, Nate Story, the senior, keeps it himself. 10 carries, 49 yards for Story tonight.
Bust one here, Parks. Come on.
1st and 10. They do give it to Parks. He lost the football, and Lincoln County picks it up. Parks lost the football, and Lincoln County has it at the Madison Central 43-yard line. What a turn of events.
That hurts.
And there was nobody near him, and he just lost the football.
Oh.
Kyron Jackson trying to defense. That's the 2nd fumble that Madison Central has lost tonight, and Parks was running the football so good on that drive.
Well, here's the situation now. You got to get the ball back. 4:59 to go. They can nip and tuck 3 yards, 4 yards, all the way down the field. So let's start tackling that football a little bit.
Clock in favor of Lincoln County, and they like to run the football. Indians got to have a stop here. Horton in at quarterback, Alcorn and Lee. Liam on, the 2 running backs. Send a man in motion left to right. Indians almost come across defensively. Horton now looks over to the sideline, and Lincoln County will call a timeout. They lead 20-14, under 5 to play in the 4th quarter, folks. We'll come back in 1 minute on WEKY and WBON TV.
Hometown Dental in Richmond has been serving the people of Madison County for many years. Now when you go to Hometown Dental, you can get everything you need under one roof because Hometown Dental now offers orthodontics. Hometown Dental is a full-service family dentistry dental group with a personal touch. Check out their website, hometowndentalrichmond.com, to learn about their services and staff at Hometown Dental, located at 4095 Atwood Drive, Suite A in Richmond. Mention this ad and get free x-rays or $100 off Zoom whitening treatment at Hometown Dental.
So, the all-get-there-quick plumbing guy got there quick. But he left just as quick. He did fix the leak in the kitchen drain. Yeah, too bad this is the bathroom. And that isn't even the culprit. Ah, there she is. At Mr. Rooter Plumbing, why do we go through an exhaustive 14-point checklist? To make sure we fix even the problem behind the problem.
First and 10, Lincoln County. Horton up under center. They'll hand it off to Alcorn. Fake the handoff to Alcorn. Give it to Lee Amon, and Amon going to be tackled for a loss. Hit and brought down by Brock Eads, the sophomore cornerback. And there's an Indian down on the field. Looks like it's Kyron Jackson. Can't see the number. That's Pruitt, actually, 46.
Senior Elijah Carter.
Yep.
What pursuit. I've been impressed by him so far this year, and he just continues to impress on that play.
Loss of 4, back to the 49-yard line. Needs the defense to push them back again. You don't want to allow a big play here by Lincoln County to give them some confidence and maybe have them go for it on 4th down. It's 2nd and 14 for the Patriots. Horton up under center, taking his sweet time, as you would expect. He'll give it to Alcorn. Alcorn hurdles over the defensive lineman and will pick up some nice yardage. It'll be 3rd down and 8, and Mark Centers will, I'll see if he calls a timeout here. He's coming out, and he will call the timeout. Centers will call the timeout, try to get a stop here defensively. It's 3rd and long, folks, when we come back. Take a 30-second commercial break and come back on WEKY and WBON TV.
To some, it's just a boat. But to Jim, it's his escape from meetings, traffic, and the grind of daily life. He may not catch any keepers, but he wouldn't trade his day on the lake for anything in the world. That's why his boat is insured by Kentucky Farm Bureau. But it's not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau. It's Jim's Recharge the Battery Farm Bureau.
My Farm Bureau.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Back on WBON TV and WEKY, Madison Central has forced Lincoln County to a 3rd and 9 here from the Madison Central 43-yard line. It's a big play coming up defensively. Indians got to have a stop here. And if you're Lincoln County, depending on if it's 4th and 4 or shorter, Tom, they probably go for it. 4th and 9 from where it sits. 3:58 to play. Indians again needing a big stop defensively. Horton up under center. Man in motion left to right. There, Horton's going to throw. He's got a man, and he threw it over his head, but there's a flag on the play. Flag on the play. The back judge threw it, and that looks like it'll be a hold or a pass interference against Madison Central. It's going to be against the Indians.
I don't see how it could be a pass interference.
The ball looked like it was over the head of the intended receiver.
Oh, yeah. Somebody was holding out there and trying to prevent a receiver from getting downfield.
So that will give Lincoln County a 1st down on the spot at the 33-yard line. 3:54 to play. Central can still get this football back, but time is running out if you're an Indian football fan.
Tough break.
Would have been 4th down and 9, but the hold allows Lincoln County to have a 1st down. As of now, the clock is not running. Five penalties, 60 yards now on Madison Central. A couple of big ones here in the 4th quarter. Horton going to hand it off to Amon. He's hit again, and again it's your boy Carter, Tom.
Yeah, that's his. He had 2 tackles for losses coming into this game. He's had 2 tackles for losses in this game.
Centers calls a timeout again to stop this clock. It'll be 2nd down and looks like 13. So they spot this ball at the 38-yard line. So 2nd down and 14 for Lincoln County. 3:45 to play here. We appreciate you tuning us in here on WEKY and WBON TV. Appreciate all of our great sponsors as well, like Bishop Small Engine Repair, CT Diesel Performance, Spencer Drug, Madison Drug in Richmond, Berea Urgent Care, Citizens Guarantee Bank, Mr. Rooter Plumbing, Linville Insurance, Gateway Cycles, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Cumberland Valley National Bank, Hometown Dental, and State Farm agent Jerry Goebel. All those great sponsors, folks, allowing us to come cover tonight's game here in Richmond and also over in Berea, as we've got Madison Central here down by 6. Madison Southern on top 34-0 over East Jessamine. Both games live here for you on WBON TV. It'll be 2nd down and 14 for Lincoln County. Horton up under center. He'll hand it off to Amon, and he's going to be tackled. Got it back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Patriots, and Mark Sanders is going to hold on to that final timeout here.
Yeah, it's a smart move right now. Going to lose a minute and a half or so, but should be all right. You just got to stop them. Cannot allow a first down here. Need to stop them for 2 plays. Get the ball back and then work your magic.
3rd down and 10. Madison Central trying to get this football back. Was marching it down the field on their last drive to try to take a lead, but fumbled it, and Lincoln County took over. And now trying to hold on to this ball and let this clock run out. Man in motion left to right for Horton. He's in the shotgun, rolling out right. Horton looking downfield, he'll throw, and that pass picked off by West. Only one man to beat for West. He gets by him. West down the sideline and is finally tackled at the 34-yard line. Tackled by number 30 from Lincoln County, Kevin Haney. That is a game-saving and lead-saving tackle by Haney. But Madison Central with some momentum, Tom, as they try to march it down the field once again and tie it up and potentially take the lead.
Oh, man, that couldn't have come at a better time. West played that pass perfectly. Saw it from the get-go, was able to adjust and get over there and pick it off. And what a great return on that interception.
And I'm sorry, but I can't believe they threw the football.
Yeah, that's amazing.
If you're an Indian fan.
Yeah, trying to fool them.
That's Snyder on the carry, and Snyder not much running room. Gets it down to the 30 for a 1-yard gain. Indians going to run the hurry-up offense here.
Like to see a little more number 1 right now. You got roll out like you're going to pass, and run that sideline on either side, get it down the field, and get that clock stopped.
2:23 to play. Story is the quarterback. Going to run the screen pass to Lansall. Threw it over his head. It's picked off. Story tries to tackle him, and that will be a pick 6, and Lincoln County will escape with a victory. Wow. We have had some huge plays tonight, but none bigger than that one as Skylar Quinn, the junior cornerback, picks it off and takes it down the field for a pick 6 touchdown of 77 yards. 71 yards. No flags, and Tom, that is a heartbreaker for Madison Central.
Yeah, that's too bad. I thought the ball was thrown pretty well, but, man, there was a lot of traffic there, and great job by Quinn. He read that perfectly.
Yeah, that play just never developed, and Story threw it to Lansall just a little bit over his head. Definitely a catchable ball, but, again, you talked about all the congestion there in the middle of that field where that ball was thrown at, and a great play by Quinn. Story almost had the tackle, but Quinn able to take it downfield for the pick 6 and possibly secure this game for Lincoln County. It's 26-14 Patriots, and they're going to go for 2 once again.
Wow, that's huge right there.
Been so many big plays here in this fourth quarter. You had the fumble by Parks, and Lincoln County got the football back on the ensuing drive. They throw the interception, almost returned for a touchdown for Madison Central, and then 2 plays later, it's Quinn that picks it off for Lincoln County, and then he takes it down the field for the pick 6. Horton will go up under center. He'll hand it off to Amon, and Amon slips and falls, and 2-point conversion is no good. 26-14 Lincoln County. We'll come back in 1 minute on WEKY and WBON TV.
At CT Diesel Performance, they promise not to do anything to your vehicle that they wouldn't do to their own. Chris Thorne and the gang don't just work on diesel vehicles either. They also repair all auto gas vehicles and are fully serviced and ready to take on any job. Nothing is too big or too small for CT Diesel Performance. Located just off Exit 97, CT Diesel can even come get your car if you have a problem while driving down I-75. CT Diesel Performance in Richmond and at ctdiesel.us.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in Central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
Back in the 25.
Well, a celebration penalty on Lincoln County will force them to kick off from their own 25-yard line. So the Indians will get good field position, Tom, but you got to score twice in 2 minutes.
Yeah, it was the Flipper penalty. Looks like Flipper when he makes that call over there.
The official, yeah.
Yeah.
So a couple of mistakes here in the fourth quarter, and you can't do that and win, as this ball going to be falling on by Harge at the 45-yard line. So the Indians got to go 45 yards here to get the first touchdown. Then they'll have to onside kick and then score again. So easier said than done. But again, they've had their chances here in this football game against a good Lincoln County team.
Can't rule anything out, although 2:05, that's tough. You know, no room for error. Something's got to happen and happen quickly. And, you've got to remember that you only got one timeout left, too. So let's get out the old Statue of Liberty play or something and run it at them here.
Little okey-doke on them?
Yeah, throw them the okey-doke.
Story going to roll out left, being pressured. Looking downfield, he'll throw. Pass is caught. Good catch. As John Lansall makes the grab. That was who the intended receiver was on the screen pass on the last possession for Madison Central. This one will gain 10 yards. It'll be close to a first down. Should be a first down.
Was that a 4-second play?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Now, see, we can do it with 4-second plays.
Yeah, 10 yards at a time.
Yep. And take it.
No, he did go out of bounds. They will turn this clock. Story back up there at the shotgun. He'll look over the middle and take off with it. Story coming near his side. Stiff arms a defender. Wow. Story puts the defender in the ground. And again, nice sportsmanship as Blaze Brown taps Story on the helmet as he goes back by. A little nice stiff arm to the quarterback. Minute 45 to play, and now the clock does stop as Story got out of bounds.
Have they met before? I know the last few years they haven't played each other.
They've met 3 times previously. It's been a while, though. Story looking to throw again in the direction of Lansall. Too high, incomplete.
Oh.
And Lansall slow to get up. 26-14, Madison Central had 2 chances to take this lead late in the ball game. A fumble by Adrian Parks gave the ball back to Lincoln County. West had an interception for the Indians, almost returned it himself, but then 2 plays later, a pick 6 by Lincoln County solidified this one for the Patriots with 1:41 to play. Story looking right. He'll hand it off to Snyder on the delayed handoff. Snyder's got a first down and more. Snyder down the field and inside the 15 down to the 12-yard line. A nice handoff, a nice play drawn up. As Blake Snyder, the junior, has it all the way down to the 12-yard line. Indians with 93 seconds left have got to score quickly.
Yeah, good delay on that play, man. That just set up perfectly.
Story rolling out right. He's got a man open. Doesn't throw it. Instead takes off running. He had a man wide open in the end zone but didn't let go of the football. That was Joe Burton, who was open on the corner of the end zone here on the far inside. And now with 1:12 to play, clock still turning. Indians are out of time, or have 1 timeout left.
Yes.
Got to go end zone here, I think.
Yeah.
2nd down and 7. Low snap. Story rolling out left. Now has to take off and is going to be hit, tackled. Ball came out, and Lincoln County will recover it.
Unbelievable.
Turnovers have been the falter of Madison Central tonight, as the 3rd turnover of the 4th quarter will allow Lincoln County to take a couple of knees and walk out of Richmond with a 4-0 record.
Wow. Yeah, Michael, they got to be happy that they won this football game because Madison Central did have a couple of really, really good opportunities to drive the ball and win this football game. And, wow, that's a herder right there. They didn't score 50, though.
Madison Southern leads 34-7 over in Berea, and Madison Central again. Man, what a tough one here tonight. Had so many chances, so many big plays. And as this clock winds down, Lincoln County will literally escape with a victory. Horton will take the first knee. Clock will wind down. Indians will fall to 1-2 on the season, 1-1 here at home. Defeated Lafayette in the first game of the year a couple of weeks ago.
One more knee.
And that will do it. Your final score will be Lincoln County 26, Madison Central 14. We will take a 3-minute commercial break and come back for the final touch on this one as the Indians fall at home for the first time this year to the Lincoln County Patriots, who go to 4-0 on the season. We'll come back in 3 minutes for the postgame show, which is brought to you by Hometown Dental, and we'll crown our CT Diesel Performance of the game. Back in 3 minutes, folks, on WEKY and WBON TV.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Kokudet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
It's Chevy Truck Month. It's Deck Building Month. It's Toy Hauling Month. It's Explore New Ground Month. It's the month to get things done. Make it your own and make every month Chevy Truck Month.
Get $4,500 cash allowance on all 2020 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups. Plus, now during Truck Month, get a $1,000 accessory allowance towards the purchase of eligible accessories. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Yeah, I'm married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning. Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis? Hey, do they ever ask you what you're wearing?
Yeah.
Red sweater, button-down shirt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
At the Estill Clinic and Urban Healthcare Pharmacies, we make it our mission to care for all of your pharmacy needs as quickly and conveniently as possible. Whether you need a prescription filled, an immunization, or help with an over-the-counter need, our pharmacists are here to help. Both of our Estill County locations offer text and call reminders, automatic refills, and medication synchronization, and are equipped with drive-thrus. All of these services help us save you time and make sure you always have the medication you need. Stop in or give us a call today.
We're back on WBON TV here on the Hometown Dental Postgame Show. Folks, mention WBON TV when you go to Hometown Dental and get free exams and x-rays for new patients or $100 off of Zoom whitening treatment at Hometown Dental on Atwood Drive in Richmond. We're live here on WEKY and WBON TV. Before we get into our postgame coverage, I want to bring Ron Harrison from WL Stats in here at the shot. Ron, come over here for us. Stand here between me and Tom. You can see the Prep Spin logo, and folks, listen, our coverage tonight here on WBON TV really made possible by William Warfield and the folks over at Prep Spin. They do this in Lexington. They do a great job, and Ron and Hugh Davis from WL Stats tonight helping us with all the stats and everything provided. But our coverage really, the equipment tonight really helped from Prep Spin, allowing us to be here and do 2 streams from Southern and Central here this evening. Thanks, Ron. Appreciate your help there. And I appreciate William Warfield from Prep Spin tonight for helping us get this second live stream up on WBON TV. Again, here on the Hometown Dental Postgame Show, Tom, what a heartbreaking loss for Madison Central.
We talked about it in the first half there. That ball can take strange bounces.
Yeah.
You can have an interception. You can have a fumble. We had a lot of that tonight, both directions. And as it turned out, Lincoln County comes away, with the 26-14 victory. And it hurts if you're an Indian fan, but doggone it, it was a pretty good ball game tonight.
Yeah, 4 turnovers. And Hugh Davis pointing out real quick to us the same score from last week's game, 26-14. Dixie Heights defeated Madison Central. Same score tonight as the Lincoln County Patriots defeat the Indians 26-14. First downs in favor of the Indians, 15-14. Central ran more plays. They had more yards. But the turnovers were the killer tonight. The Indians had 4 turnovers total, 3 fumbles, an interception, and they had 4 fumbles total, were able to get back on top of one of them there in the first quarter.
Right.
But you had 2 fumbles in the fourth quarter, the pick 6 in the fourth quarter, and that pretty much solidified the win for Lincoln County. West had picked it off for Madison Central and almost returned it himself for a pick 6. 2 plays later, the Indians turned it over themselves, and that was the ball game. Individual stats for the Indians. Adrian Parks, great game for him. He didn't have the fumble there in the fourth quarter, but, man, this kid played so good, ran so good for Madison Central. 10 carries, 86 yards for Adrian Parks. Blake Snyder, great game for him as well, 9 carries, 65 yards. Nathan Story, 13 carries, 61 yards from the quarterback spot. Kenyatta Harge had 2 touchdowns against Lafayette, 2 more here tonight. 10 carries, 26 yards for the freshman running back. Story through the air, 6 of 12, so 50%, 58 yards passing, but he did throw the interception there that was returned for the touchdown late in the ball game. Receiving, Holbrook, 2 catches, 19 yards. Jalen Davis had a catch for 16. Lansaw had a catch for 10, and West had a catch for 8 yards. Tackles, Noah Shipley had 7. Travion Parks had 7. Edgren Sweat had 7. Anthony McLaughlin had 7 tackles. This Indian defense played really well tonight. They did their part. Twice late in the game, they got the offense the ball back, and the offense just couldn't do anything with it. The turnovers, again, the thing that killed Madison Central tonight. But, again, if you're an Indians fan, I still think there's a lot of positives that can come out of this football game.
And they're going to, look at the video tonight. They're going to see what happened. They're going to see, the missed keys, as Coach talked about in the first half, and be able to improve on them. But, I was very impressed with the running game of the Indians tonight, and, there's some good positives that will come out of that.
Yeah, talking about that running game again, Kenyatta Harge ran for 2 scores. Here's one of them here on the replay that Gage is showing here on the postgame show. This one was a tough one from 9 yards out at the 9-yard touchdown there. The freshman, and again, we talked about the 3 running backs the Indians have. And Snyder, you've got Harge, and then you've got Parks. Harge is more of the power backs. Parks is more of the speed back, and then Snyder's a little bit of both. And you can see here Parks, this is one of his big runs in the fourth quarter when he picked up a big carry, 32 yards here on this play. And, again, each one of those running backs provides something different for Mark Centers and this Indians football team. Our CT Diesel Performance of the game, folks. If you want your vehicle to perform at its best, trust CT Diesel Performance, located off Exit 97 in Richmond. Whether you drive a souped-up Chevrolet truck or a small two-car or a small two-door sedan, Chris Thorne and his staff at CT Diesel Performance will have your vehicle performing at its highest level. And tonight, our CT Diesel Performance of the game, I think, has to go to your boy Elijah Carter, especially late in this ball game. He really stepped up defensively for Madison Central, had a couple of big tackles for loss in this fourth quarter, and for the game, 2.5 tackles for loss for 8 yards, and had 4 tackles total in the contest.
Yeah, he's had a really good year thus far, and I like how he picks things up when linemen should be slowing down late in the game like that. It's like he gets a second wind, and he's an animal out there.
Yeah, Carter, our CT Diesel performance of the game for his effort defensively late in this contest. Final score once again, folks, 26-14. Madison Central falls back-to-back weeks by the same score, and they fall to 1-2 on the season. But again, it's Madison Central football team, folks. A lot to be excited about. A lot of young guys that, as this season progresses, they should figure it out and really pick up some things. And it'll become, I guess, a better year as this season goes along. And then next week, again, you're without your starting quarterback tonight. We'll see how things go with Cannon over this week and see how things progress. And hopefully he can be back out there next Friday as the Indians will be back home in a big district game next week, I think, against Oldham County.
That's going to be good. Can't wait.
We'll be here for that one. Final score, 26-14. Again, it is a full team crew, folks. 2 live streams tonight on WBON TV. Austin Hanks, Donald Foster, Rick Mauberly, Nick Atkins, Alex Carbosh, all those guys are over in Berea. And here in Richmond, a full cast of characters here as well. We got to say thanks to Ron Harrison and Hugh Davis with WL Stats.
Exactly.
Our cameraman, Nick Lazaroff, what a job he's done and stepping up with us this year. As always, I love my man Gage Hill. Great job producing on the TV side. Jaden Johnson back on the radio side. Great job from him as well. This guy to my right, Tom Gross, we were talking over the commercial breaks, Tom. Our 3rd year doing football together.
Yeah.
And have a lot of fun, with the commercial breaks and a pleasure doing the job with you. And I'm Michael Watkins, folks. We appreciate you being with us. Don't forget, we've got a lot of sports coming up. Tomorrow, we'll have EKU football on the airwaves. That game will be on 100.7 The Coyote. I, myself, and Donald Foster will have the EKU tailgate show beginning at 1:30. The kickoff of that game will be at 3 p.m. And again, all that coverage on the flagship station for EKU Sports 100.7 The Coyote. Then on Monday, the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Next Thursday, we will have the Mad Pink game between Madison Central and Madison Southern in volleyball. And then next Friday, back here again for the Madison Central football game. So another busy week of sports next week, folks. We'll see you then from all of us here on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting and WBON TV.
It's time for exciting live and local sports action on Richmond's very